first. Start streaming. We're doing this, guys. No shame. Let's go.
No shame.
Things are looking great.
All right. We're actually live. Holy shit. Okay.
Hey, hello.
I highly doubt anyone's going to be watching, but in case anyone is,
Yeah. But we're hello.
The three of us nerds, are about to start playing Call of Cthulhu. Anyone wants to join, feel free.
Yay.
To start off, let's meet our victims. I mean, investigators.
Victims. Hi, my name is Jay, and I'm playing Kore.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Odds. I'm playing Wonvu. My main. Fuck.
Ordinarily, in a game of Call of Cthulhu, a number of investigators from 3 to 5 is the ideal amount for a team, but our brave victims for the night are going to be playing just the two of them. This should end well. What could possibly go wrong?
Because only the two of us want.
Our game is going to be in the fictional city of Jericho City, New York. We will begin this misadventure, or problems with Wonvu. Now, in Jericho City, you live in Old District, generally a place of elderly, retired people. It has a very 1950s aesthetic to it. Today, you've been working as a private investigator for a good number of years. You have gained a reputation for yourself as someone who can get the job done, whatever that entails. Today, you have been contacted by a man named Arthur Westway. Arthur is a wealthy man. Arthur Westway. Arthur is a wealthy man, a man of means and power. He owns the Westway group of companies. Ordinarily, don't concern yourself with the petty squabbles or problems of nobility. But today is different. You see, Arthur Westway is like any other noble in the Wolfswood district of Jericho City. He's rich, he's well known, lots of companies. What makes him different is just last week, his beloved daughter, the heiress to the Western fortune, the only daughter in the family, his only family left, had killed herself. She had jumped off the roof of the Jericho Academy, a prestigious private school.
Oh.
Now, you're being hired to look into this. But it is not a matter of did she kill herself. It is a matter of why. There is video evidence scattered all over social media and the dark web of her suicide, from the top of the building all the way down. She had definitely killed herself.
Yeah.
The problem here is no one can tell why. She has no history of mental illness. She was happy. Her and her father were open about everything from school to private life, even love life. They were a good family. They had each other and they were happy. She was rich, but she wasn't pestered by press or anyone else. And no one could really figure out why she had killed herself. Now, from meeting her father, you have been given an instruction. Look into her death. Her father wants to know why she died, why she did what she did, so abruptly and without warning. The start of which is he wants you to get him some files. Jericho Academy is a very prestigious academy. It is a place where the wealthy, the affluent, and their children go to study. He wants you to start by gathering some files on certain students in Jericho Academy. This is a crowd that his daughter was hanging around with recently, just a few weeks before the incident. The problem is that because Jericho Academy is such a prestigious school, it is often guarded at night. You have to use some not too savory and, strictly speaking, not very legal means in order to gain access to these files. In order to do so, you have to contract the help of a friend of yours. Kore is a master criminal, or up and coming. Depends who you ask. You
quite rich too.
Somewhat. And she is your ticket in order to be able to find a way to really get in there. Do what you need to do. She lives in Black Hill, as with most of the people. And you will arrive in her usual bar where she frequents, looking for her next score, looking for her next mark or target. To you guys. You find her looking for her next target.
Looking.
She's in the bar.
Okay.
You need to approach her.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna find the seat next to her, and I'm also gonna order some alcohol, I guess.
Yeah. Kore,
Wonvu.
you recognize one.
Long time no see. Is there something
It's
you
been
need?
a while. Well, I need your help because I have this case. I think I might need to break in someplace. I don't know.
Where exactly are you planning on breaking in?
Oh, just Jericho Academy.
Jericho Academy.
Kore,
Yes.
Kore,
Yep.
Jericho Academy is known for two very specific things. One, it's top-notch education. Graduates of the academy are often accepted into Ivy League schools almost instantly. Two, it's incredible maximum security. Motion sensors, heat sensors, CCTV everywhere, lots of security guards. It's definitely a challenge.
Do I happen to know anyone from the security?
You have a few guards on your payroll. And a few guards on your blackmail roll.
Yeah. I'm going to look at Wonvu and smile and just think, I might be able to help. Not for free, of course, but sounds fun.
Well, as long as it takes as much as you usually do, or at least as much as you can afford.
Don't worry about it. Well, when are we gonna go?
Tonight.
Hello?
It's gotta be tonight.
Tonight it is. So I'm just gonna grab my stuff and we can head out.
Okay. Wonvu,
Alright.
you took public transportation here, correct? Wonvu.
I mean, yeah, I would, because it's not like I can't drive, I just don't have the means to drive.
Kore, what kind of car would you be driving?
Shit, ito yung I'd
Shitty Honda.
say just a shitty Honda, probably something inconspicuous. Nothing eye-catching.
Okay, so just an old model mid 2000s Honda sedan, something simple, not becoming of your status as what you are.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not in a chase. There is no fight here, so you can drive freely. No role for that.
Mm-hmm.
You will drive from. You'll be going all the way from Black Hill to west to Wolfswood. Wolfswood District, the home of the rich and famous, the aristocrats, the nobility, the strong, the affluent. And just towards the edge of Wolfswood, the Jericho Academy in the distance, more normally known to the people here as the Academy. It is the most prestigious and most sought after private school in this city. Now you're gonna have to park a bit of a distance away because there is no parking next to it. The only parking available is inside the walls, which obviously at the time of day it is 8 p.m. right now. It's closed and no one's in. And ever since the suicide of Mr. Westway's daughter, classes have been suspended for about a week or so. For mourning, for grief, and just for general investigations of the police. Now, because of that, you need to park a little bit further away. The academy stands on top, and at the base of that hill, where the road begins, is only one gate, and it's surrounded by a wall that's about 10 feet tall, made of concrete. You park a block away in a public parking space. How do you plan to get in from the wall? Kore, your blackmail list is not with the front guard. They are in fact with the security team. But you still need to make your way through the front guard. How would you proceed?
I'm going to check if there's a place where we can climb.
Is there?
Area.
It is a 10-foot wall. Now, that's not to say you don't have an idea of who's behind the wall. It's more like a pillar and then these metal bar fences. So you can kind of see through the wall. So you can see, because it's just metal fences, so about this thick. To climb the wall, both of you will need to make a climb roll, which none of you have. Which means you will be rolling
Wow.
20%. So you need a 20 or lower. So you will roll your
Well,
percentage.
I was gonna ask,
Go on.
is there really no like unguarded secret entrance to this place? Like the wall?
Secret. Secret entrance, no. Unguarded parts of the wall, definitely. You still need to make it up that wall.
Oh, so there's no like small gate that I can go through, right?
No. This academy is very specifically a large wall and then just the one main gate.
Would it be easier if we give each other a boost?
It will be easier. Okay, so this is a matter of bonus dice, meaning you can roll 2 of the percentile dice, the one with 2 numbers, and you will take the better roll. But this will only be given to the person who's being boosted, because the other one is not going to have health.
Well, I could pull that person up then.
No, it's because if you imagine it's a spiked wall, there's really nowhere for you to kind of sit down and then pull them up. You are gonna have, once you get up, you're gonna have to land to the other side.
Is it that small?
It is small, and there's no and it's kind of got metal bars with these, those kind of spikes. It's got those on them. So there's really nowhere to kind of sit on the
Okay.
wall to pull up your friend.
Oh
Okay.
shit. I was gonna say, what if we dug under the wall? That's so dumb.
Yeah, and very eye-catching too.
There's
Should we just roll for it?
a sidewalk along that wall.
No, never
Just so you
mind.
know.
What?
Yeah, let's just roll for it.
You're looking for a
Is that
20.
a wall like?
Climb is a 20%.
Is it a really old wall?
No, it's a metal cast iron black spikes.
Ah, okay. Well, shit.
Yeah, rolling for it.
Oh shit! What a one! Like a
That's a
flat
good-
one.
That's good.
I got a 52.
Wait,
I just like acrobatics my way up
No.
the wall.
Audrey, you
If I
got
do a
one, right?
backflip in the air.
So
Yeah, I got
Wonvu
one.
has a critical. So Wonvu just kind of grabs onto the top, grabs onto the top wall, and launches himself over that wall. Kore is having difficulty finding footing on this strange fence-like structure. I'm assuming you don't want to spend luck for this, because that is a lot of luck points.
No,
You can push the roll.
no, definitely not.
You can push the roll, and you can roll again, but you will have a bit of a problem if you fail again. Do you want to push it?
Mm, is there a possibility for me to actually break an ankle in case I push my roll and I fail?
There's a possibility you'll scrape
Take damage,
yourself.
basically.
There's a possibility you'll take minimal damage from scraping yourself if you really push this.
Or you could alert the guards. That's also a possibility.
Yeah, I'm actually worried about that.
It depends on how you want to push it at the end.
It does.
Yeah, I mean, I don't exactly have a choice. I can't exactly help him from the outside.
That
I'm
depends.
pushing it.
Can
sure.
anyone think of a way to do this? Be creative.
Wait, it's a metal wall? Like yung ganon na parang...
No, it's a fence,
Yeah.
meaning it's got metal spike.
Okay. So it's a wall and then a fence on top?
No, it's like this stone pillar. Then you got the metal spikes, like just one
Yeah.
rod of metal that's kind of connected by this horizontal rod.
Okay.
Can I find a metal trash bin to step onto to give myself a boost?
There is no shortage of metal trash bins here, so yes. I don't really have to roll. You can, but there's going to be a question of why there's a metal trash bin conspicuously placed there.
I mean, I can push it away from the inside. Since there are gaps, right, for me to fit in a foot or a leg. To actually
Think
slowly
about
kick
that.
it away from me.
Think about that. You're putting your hand through and then you're just pushing it. There's a chance you will... You can, but there's a chance it will fall.
Even if I slowly try to kick it from the bottom. Like, stick my leg out and try to push it from the bottom.
You'll roll for it.
While she's figuring it out, can I sense to see if there's like people in the area? Like, or like watching us right now? Even if it's unguarded.
I'll call that spot hidden. Make a spot hidden roll.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll
Got
go
a
for the metal
15.
trash bin.
You'll get a trash bin.
I think that's a hard success.
What did
Got
you
a
get?
15.
15, I believe
A
that
15.
is.
I think that's a hard success.
Yes, it is. You do not see anyone who is looking at you at the moment. However, you can kind of tell there are some people probably approaching you right now. Or not approaching you, but there are people who are almost there. And you're going to have to move fast if you want to avoid them.
Okay, is there a way that I can stealth in this area where I am right now?
Yes, there is. But are you going to leave Kore behind? Corey, you with this trash can, you can move up there, but please roll dexterity to push that can away with your foot.
Okay. The rolling dexterity. God damn it! Yep, I rolled an 85. 80 actually, 80 flat.
Would you like to reduce that? Or push the roll?
15 points.
Or leave it? Your first failure means that you can't really move it much, and you start to stop before the trash can falls and you make too much noise. You can either leave it there, or you can try pushing the roll, or use your luck points. Not an easy
I'll leave
decision,
it
is it?
Not really, it's really not. I mean, bad rolls are bad, so I'll leave it there. I'm actually afraid. Well, actually, wait. Can I ask Wonvu to push it on in my stead?
Wonvu, you can make a dex roll to kind of push the trash can away from the wall, making it less conspicuous.
Okay, I'll try to do that. But yeah,
I'm doing good in my first
make a
game.
lot of noise though. But that's only if I feel right.
You just need 2 dice, the percentile and then the d10. What did you roll?
Got a 34.
What's your dexterity?
I think
Dexterity
I got,
is
60.
60, and that is a success. So you managed to shove that thing away. Now you both need to roll your stealth. You can have a bonus dice. You can have a bonus die because it is very dark.
Okay. Paano yung bonus die? Is that like
roll two of your percentile dice. 2 percentile dice and take the better dice. So you roll 2 the percentile and then 1 d10.
It's like for advantage.
Yes.
Son of a bitch!
I got a 40.
Okay. I got a 53 on a lower roll.
14
You're
Wonvu?
looking great.
Yeah, 14.
Wonvu.
The other roll was 65 and that's okay.
Wonvu's stealth is 36, so Wonvu can very easily go into the shadows. But, Corey, would you like to spend your luck? How much did you roll?
Yeah. I rolled a 53. So I'm going to be spending 40.
You can push it. You can push it. Or you can spend that much luck. You need to spend 24.
So
Not 23. You need to spend 24.
23.
That's
right off
32.
the bat. Jeez.
CallofCthulhu.
I know. I'm ready to die in my first 5 minutes. Can I check if I recognize this card?
Third part yet.
Good call. Please make a spot hidden. If you want to see if you can recognize this guard that's approaching.
I am rolling. Spot hidden. What's my spot hidden? Oh, I rolled a 40. My spot hidden is 50.
Nice. You look at this guard, and you do recognize him. You can technically talk to him. He's only one guard who is approaching. He's brought out his flashlight. His name is Jason. You remember him.
Jason?
Yes. You remember him because you have something over him, actually. He's been cheating on his wife. And you have kept that information to yourself for the sake of favors that he can do for you. This isn't the first time you've needed something from the academy. This is just the first time you've had to get in by yourself. To actually get in. He's done a favor to you. So you know him. Are you willing to risk it?
Yeah, I'm just going to, I don't know, make myself seen, but I'm gonna wave at him casually. Then I'm beckoning him.
He just looks around. He runs to you, pulls the flashlight. What the fuck are you doing here? Are you insane?
Yeah, I kinda need something from the academy. Oh, about those favors that we talked about, I think I might need to get them, if it's alright.
Can I come out of the shadows a bit?
Do you want to?
Well,
I'm sure your wife will
yeah.
take it.
I'm going next
Okay.
to Kore.
You-
Kore, sorry.
You brought a friend?
Kore in the house.
Yes, does it matter?
I did everything you asked for 3 months ago. I gave you all the documents. What are you doing? I thought we were even.
What even? I never said we were.
Listen, dude, you have something or you could help us and we need something.
The longer we stay here, the more chances we're gonna get caught.
And it's not just us that's gonna take the blame.
Kore, charm roll, please.
Rolling charm. Son of a bitch. Charm ain't working. 74. Do I get advantage because... No,
You know
actually,
him.
not
You have
advantage.
no. You have because you have something over him.
Okay, I'm rolling. Oh,
Just roll another percentile dice.
I got the same result.
God damn it.
Are you?
God damn it.
I trusted you, Kore.
Like, push it? Like, should I push it?
I'm on top of the shadows.
You want to
for
push it?
you.
You can push it if you want.
Yeah, I'm pushing it.
Okay. No
Worst case
bonus
scenario.
dice. I determine the worst case
Mhm.
here. If you don't get a bonus dice, we're pushing it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Oh, I got a 42. Hey, I passed.
42.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
So he just kind of looks around. Look, just do whatever you're gonna do. We didn't see each other, all right? Just get out of here.
Thank you.
He just starts moving,
Gonna not.
very terribly whistling aside, but he's kind of moving around towards you. He has moved fast. Both of you, please roll your spot hiddens to see if you need to stealth around.
Okay. 24.
I got the 4.
Nice.
I think that's
Oh.
an extreme.
That is an extreme success. Yes, you move
Yes.
up the hill. Now remember, Jericho Academy is up a hill that you need to kind of move through. The unguarded area was from the back. So when you parked here, you move from the back of the academy. You're moving up the hill, and this part of the hill does not have any roads. This is the part of the hill that's not supposed to be accessible. It's usually full of trees and grass. But you kind of move up here, and both of you kind of listen around. There aren't too many guards up the hill, but there is a particular guard standing at the back entrance where you can sort of make your way in. Now, he is on the night shift, and he's a bit sleepy. He can't take it. And he's just half asleep at this point. You can roll, both of you, or one of you, rolls stealth with a bonus dice. 2 bonus dice. Because 1, he is sleepy, and 2, it is very dark. For you guys to get up to him.
Just one of us?
One or both of you. Now, what you do to him when you get to him is completely up to you. But if you want to get up to him...
Wait, I think...
Oh, you disconnected, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll wait. But anyway, do you want to go up to him?
Do I have my taser with me?
Well, I would say that carry you carry that around.
Yeah, but it's a bit loud, right? It would be it would catch
Taser.
a few attention.
The taser itself is not very loud. It is the sound that the guy being tased makes that is much louder.
Yeah. Hey, welcome back.
Sorry,
It's fine.
I
So
don't know what happened.
Wonvu, you guys climb up, and there's
Mhm.
one guard who is kind of sleepy. It's dark. You two can make a stealth roll with 2 bonus dice. Get up to him. But what you do to him when you get up to him is up to you. If you want to get up to him, what would you like to do at this?
I
Can
have
we
a taser.
back him? Past him?
What's that?
Can't we sneak past him or something?
He is the guard standing next to the door that you need to get into. In order to get into that door, someone's gonna have to pick the lock. He is in the way.
Oh yeah, picking the lock would make the sound, right? I feel like
Yes.
Corey can do that.
I can try.
You think?
What's the role for picking lock?
First,
Lock
you have to get up to him.
Picking.
Just
Locksmith.
picking. First, you have to get up to him. Do you want to? Or will you risk going
If we want to
guarded
tase
area?
him or knock him out, is it fighting?
Brawl?
Wait, that's a bit risky though, kasi baka matagpuan yung katawan niya or something.
We can set him up in the sitting position where he looks like he fell asleep.
Oh yeah, pwede rin.
That's brawl to knock him out.
Do that.
He's already half asleep.
Yeah,
Even
brawl.
if I'm using a taser.
Oh, if you're gonna use a taser, if you're willing to do that, then you're rolling the taser damage. Which is
And it'll knock him out, right? If I tase him on the nape.
sorry, a taser is still a brawl percentage.
Would it be enough to knock him out?
It will definitely knock him out.
Yeah, let's tase him.
But if you can make your successful stealth roll, I'll give you a bonus die for the roll to tase him.
2 advantages, right?
Yes. For the stealth.
Yeah.
1 for the tase. 1 for you also going up there, or are you waiting for Kore to do this?
No, I'm going up there as well. So I could like keep a lookout.
Make a stealth roll with 2
roll.
advantages.
Okay.
That's
I
2.
got a 19.
I got a 34.
What is
19.
Wonvu's stealth? Wonvu's stealth is 36.
36.
You got a what?
Yeah, so I succeeded.
You got a 34.
I got a
Okay.
34, so I succeeded.
So Wonvu's kind of trailing behind, being very careful not to waken the guard. Kore just kind of runs up there. Now that you're up to him, he doesn't notice you yet. He's half asleep. You can make a brawl attack with a bonus dice to tase him.
Would knocking him out be if I?
Knocking
I mean, technically, if I do try to knock him out, is it going to be more
knock him
difficult?
out. Yes, you will not have a bonus die for trying to punch him out cold. Tasing him will knock him.
And tasing might, but it might catch attention because of the screaming. And
If he screams,
if he screams,
you're not sure how he'll
yeah,
react.
Well, we could like lagyan ng takip yung mouth niya before we try to knock him out para muffled yung sigaw niya.
with a piece of cloth, just gag him and then tase him.
Not just
That
gag him.
is an additional brawl.
Gag.
That's
Wait, can't one boom gag him and I'll tase him?
yeah.
Yeah.
Wonvu needs to make a brawl roll for that. which she only has 25%.
I got brawled.
I mean, mine isn't that impressive either. Let's do it.
What?
Do it.
What would happen if I fail?
You both get a bonus dice for the brawl because he does not see you at the moment.
Okay. Fine, I'll try it.
Yep. Let's roll for it.
Never mind, I got a 4.
Hey, chill. Oh,
That's
advantage.
A 4.
I got a 25.
Nice. So
Hey.
Kore just waits for Wonvu to arrive up the hill. Wonvu just and then Kore and you guys
Nicely done.
down. You guys leave him down, kind of
You're impressed.
unconscious, like he actually fell asleep. Now it is up to Faye
Yeah.
to pick the lock.
Yeah. While she's doing that, I'm just gonna listen around to see if anyone's stopped coming.
Make
around.
a spot hidden roll for Wonvu, but for Kore, please pick the lock with your locksmith ability.
I'll try my best.
Do I get advantage for bonus
No.
die for the ano?
Not this time.
Okay, I got a 14.
Okay. Let's see what
I got a
Kore-
1.
Oof. Wonvu,
I'm so happy.
Wonvu, before you eat, this is the only game where you're happy with a 1. Wonvu,
I know.
you are trying to listen in for anyone approaching. Kore just kind of, it's almost as if she had a key. It's almost as if she had a key just, hey, we're in. And it's like, you never even had a chance to listen to anyone. You just go in there. So, you,
Oh wow. That was good.
question, do you lock the door? When you enter, do you lock the door?
If I tried, I mean, technically we can leave from that area, right? Because we're already in the inside, so it would be easier to leave even if it's locked.
Yes, because the lock is from the inside. So, okay, so
Yeah,
the door.
locking the door.
You guys have the schematics to this academy, and it's not that hard. The academy always gives out these flyers and these sort of pamphlets for people, so you have a general idea of the campus. What you're looking for is the dean's office, specifically, the principal's office, which is on the 7th floor. The elevators are, of course, not working at night, so you will have to walk to the 7th floor. Bearing in mind, for both of you, the area has CCTV cameras.
Shit.
You've been seen enter.
I'm just gonna
Kore.
ask Corey for it.
Yeah, Kore, you actually have the contact of the security guy that you have on your payroll. This one, you're actually paid active. So you can relatively safely, you can go to him. Which is at the basement of the compound. Maybe try to talk him into...
Do I?
Yeah, maybe
Do
just
I
try
know
to
if there
talk
are guards
on
on the way there?
building. There would be a few guards roaming the area, but mostly the high security places like the dean's office. But for now, on the way to the security room, you're fairly confident there wouldn't be any guards roaming around there.
Yeah, I'll just make my way to him.
I'm assuming Wonvu's...
I'll just ask Wonvu if he wants to come with, since I'm dropping by to visit a friend.
Alright. I mean...
Okay. You head down to the...
Wait, I have a question.
Yes.
Would the principal's office be the only place that have, like, files for students, or
That
are
is,
there other places that I can...
that is the major files of the school. You can, of course, go to the locker in question. You can go to their locker. You can go to.
Is that
Alicia's
area
locker.
also CCTV?
This entire place has cameras.
Okay. Gonna ask Kore if she's gonna go meet the guy. Then I could try to take a look at the locker.
You're gonna be going through cameras.
That's all right.
Okay. We'll be splitting then.
I'm guessing I have Wonvu's contact, right?
And I'm guessing your phones are on silent.
Well, if she,
definitely.
I mean, if she manages to convince the guy anyway to
It'll be fine.
do something with the cameras, then I think I would be safe
Okay.
anyway.
So, Wonvu, you will need to make a stealth roll because you're still having to go through some guards patrolling.
Wait, do I do it in advantage?
No. In this instance.
Fuck.
Do you want to spend luck? Or push it?
I got a 42 was it. How much would that be to like,
It has to be equal to your stealth. So about 7.
Yeah, I know.
6 points. 6 points of luck. You need 6 points of luck then. You'll be down to 49. Are you willing?
I think I'll just try to push him.
You'll push, okay?
Is it okay?
Yes.
Alright. Got 10? Yeah, 10.
Okay. So Wonvu, you almost trip over some trash cans, but you just and then kind of look. You manage to hide. So you kind of run into the bathroom just to avoid him. You can make it to the lockers. Now, Mr. Westway has very kindly given you information in the lockers where to go to. So we'll get back to you. Kore, you make your way to the security room. And as you open the door, you know he's on shift. You know he's there. As you open the door, he's actually asleep. He's asleep right now. But he is the guy that you...
I'm walking up to him.
Okay.
And I'm going to whisper, I don't want your boss to catch you snoozing around.
I'm not. Boss, I'm hard at work, boss.
Hello there.
Kore. What the fuck are you doing?
Yes?
What the fuck?
I kind of need some access around the school. Would you mind turning a blind eye in our actions? Cleaning up after us, so to say?
Hey, we've been working well now.
Just the usual.
Give me, if you don't mind a little negotiating, you mind giving me a little bonus for pay cut, and not only will I make everything disappear, I'll give the guards something to look away from.
Then what do you want from me?
I just need a little more, $100 extra. Got some things to pay for. Just this one time. I'll even get the guards off your back.
You tried to go for a hard bargain. I mean, I did just see you snoozing around, but yeah, I'm in the mood. I'm just going to take $100 from my wallet and put it down.
Yep. Hey, come on. You know I'm good for it. So, hold on. He has something really quick. Put this on, and if there are any guards approaching you, I'll let you know.
I'm putting it on.
Just,
What the
break
fuck?
it. Just when you get home, destroy it, burn it, get rid of it. You know, standard.
Consider it done. Do you happen to have another one? You see, I have a friend here. Can I see him from the locker room?
You can see him along the locker room. There aren't any guards approaching at the moment.
Yeah.
But
I'm tapping the camera. That screen. This one.
Right. Here.
Hey, the joke. It's away from the security
Just,
camera.
you know, when you guys are home, burn it, destroy it, no evidence. Yeah.
Consider it done.
Yeah.
So, you're gonna want to take... He points to this...
I'm gonna wipe out the memory info.
Yes, hold on. He points to the monitor. To get to your friend, the fastest way, you're gonna want to take the central staircase. And you're gonna want to take the left, and then move here, and he kind of gives you directions on how to get to Wonvu quickly. That's the best way. I know the patrols of these guards inside and out. They're repetitive, you know. Everyone kind of likes to make a big deal about the security of the Jericho Academy. It's all a bunch of BS, to be honest. It's more reputation than anything else. So you're gonna want to go here and just kind of take this path. So it just gives you a general direction.
Yep, I'm going to ask as well. I happen to hear about motion sensors and whatnot. Do you happen to have access with them?
Oh, sorry. Don't have access to that, but the sensors are only around the important areas, the private records, financial records, all that.
What about the dean's office?
Definitely in the principal's office. But they can't be disabled. They can only be disabled by the actual principal. However, he pulls out some papers. I do have the schematics for it. If you're nimble enough, you can probably avoid it. And he hands you a piece of paper.
Thank you. I'm taking it and I'm just going to pat him on the shoulder and say, it was nice doing business with you.
Always.
Yep, I'm just gonna leave the place and head to Wonvu. Keep an ear out, make sure that no guards are in here.
He's basically drawn you a schematic of the academy, and you can make your way to Wonvu, who is currently playing around with filters, who is currently trying to...
Sorry.
Are you trying to open the locker?
Yeah.
You will
I don't have the passcode for it, right?
No, you do not. But it is not a passcode. Yeah, you cannot lockpick a passcode locker. You can force it open if you want to.
No. Is there like a way that I can like sort of deduce the passcode, like anything on the locker or on the files, gonna?
I'll call that you'll need an extreme success on the locksmith roll in order to do that. Because you're trying to guess a locksmith roll. It's at 1%. And you need the extreme success to 1%. Now, Corey, you don't arrive much later than that because you have a schematic that lets you bypass most of the security. So you can get there before Wonvu can figure out what to do. Would you like to try the locksmith roll? It requires an extreme success.
Yeah.
So you need a 7.
An extreme success?
You need a 7.
Oh.
Well, I don't really have any locksmith kasi...
Yeah, okay.
Failing once will not do anything.
Wish me luck.
Here's hoping for nat 1.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I failed.
What did you get?
Oh, actually, it's right. It's 36 exactly. So, yeah.
You have a success.
Exactly 36. Yep.
You can push it. With a success, you can push it, and will only need a hard success.
But if I fail, would there be consequences?
Don't really know. If you push it, you'll need an 18.
18. I'm going to look at Wonvu and say, How much do you need the files inside this locker? I mean, chances are either I break through it or I break it.
Wonvu,
Well, I mean,
hold on. Wonvu,
yeah.
the files in the student records will be student records. If he has any infractions, what his grades are. What you'll find from this locker is personal information about the guy. And Mr. Westway, your client, has been very suspicious of this man for quite a while. It is the only person in his daughter's life that she never spoke to him openly about. She spoke to him about boyfriends, about crushes, but not about this guy.
About the principal?
No, about this guy whose locker you're opening. His name is Aaron.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Aaron Lo-
So... Okay, Aaron.
He's a trust fund.
Well,
He's a trust fund dilettante. He's your typical rich kid wasting all the money and effort that he's been.
trust fund kid. So yeah, I'm just gonna tell Kore. Well, looking into this guy's locker could provide us some insight, because this girl, apparently she was really open about her life, except for this guy.
Well, I can try, but keep an ear out in case someone hears anything.
Alright.
You guys have
I'm
ears.
just gonna...
You guys have eyes on the place, technically.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm giving the earpiece in one
Yeah.
room.
So Wonvu,
Yeah, okay.
you've got a connection to the guy who's kind of monitoring the security cameras.
Okay.
Okay, I am rolling.
You need an 18.
Please
Oh,
roll
I
well.
actually got a 16!
Ooh.
Oh my god.
So
Hey.
Corey just kind of picks the lock, guesses some combinations, kind of listens into it, and then she kind of gives up halfway, but Wonvu's insistent. So Corey just moves the lock ever so gently. It opens. The
Well, what do you know?
comms just says,
Interesting.
the guy in the comms, Corey, just kind of tells you, hey, that was really well done. And by the way, no guards approach. You've got about 10 minutes until someone is going to go up there for the rotation, so better hurry.
Got it.
Alright.
I'm just going to give a thumbs up to the nearest camera.
Yep. So open the book. The locker is full of usual things, some clothes, some books. Please make me a spot hidden, and because the locker is kind of small, only one of you has a chance at the moment. Because you both kind of look into this window or this locker. So spot hidden for.
What's your spot hidden?
50.
I'm gonna go with, I have 67. Okay, damn, I got a 50.
50, nice. They're going through these things. At first glance, everything's so mundane. Physics books, your algebra books, you remember the pains that you've had in high school. All these test scores that he's kind of hiding. And in fact, some of these test scores have white markers around the red line, and they kind of dotted it to make it look like he got an A when he actually got an F. He's been doing a lot of cheating. But aside from the cheats and these sort of cheat sheets for exams, and it says here, finals exam, answers. And it just has a bunch of ABCs on it, and he's got some cheats, but you look further ahead, you find something odd. However, you do find it interesting. It's something that you've seen before, but you've always, it's occult nonsense. You find a leather-bound book, and the book has odd markings on it. It's got an odd symbol, and this book's leather is very old, very broken down, worn out. The paper is so yellow, and it's very delicate. It's easy to tear these pages if you're not careful. The book is written in English, actually. There is no title with the book. Do you want to read it right now? or would you two prefer to find some peace before you read it? Because the guy in the comms will tell you,
10 minutes.
Card, someone's coming up. Your 10 minutes is almost up here. If you want to get,
Wonvu.
if you need a place to hide, probably the bathroom.
I think I'm gonna,
First door to your left.
hold on to this one now. I'll read it later, I guess.
So do you lock?
Maybe while we're hiding.
Do you lock the locker?
I mean, I would know the combination, right?
Well, to lock
Yeah,
the locker,
unlocking
you
it.
have to spin it. You don't need to use the combination to lock it. So you go there, and the guy on VComms just kind of tells you to take the first door on your left as you move, and as you move through, it's a bathroom, women's bathroom actually, and he just says, "God knows to do." So he's probably not going in there.
Alright.
You've got some time now. Wonvu, would you like to read this book?
Yeah, I'll just casually flip through it just to get a general idea of what it is.
Yes. You read through the book, and it's an odd thing. It's a history book, and you kind of just go through it, skim it. It's got history from the Middle Ages to about the 1800s, maybe, but maybe another spot hidden road.
Okay. I'm gonna push it. I got a 67. Minus 7. I got a 67 and I'm gonna push it to para 60 siya.
Oh, you're using luck. That's using luck, that's not pushing.
Yeah, we're using luck, sorry.
So,
yeah, sorry.
1, 2. Your luck is at 48 now. But you got a 60.
Yeah.
So you read through this book, and it is an account of the Middle Ages all the way up to the 1700s. The ends of the book are incomplete. They're not finished. However, the strange thing about this book is the history is wrong. The date that is written about the bubonic plague is wrong. The historical figures are wrong. There's a mistake about a lot of things here. This is incorrect history. You may not be the smartest in the class, or you may not have been a history major, but even you know that Napoleon was not in 1400s.
Yeah.
Even you know that even you are aware that Oda Nobunaga was not in Europe in the 1400s, trading swords. This is all wrong. This entire account of Western history is completely wrong. There's nothing right written here. At the very end,
it's all handwritten, right?
It is handwritten. Now,
that makes it intriguing.
If you read through it and you just skim back, nothing really happens. But as you read through it, it seems like it ends mid-thought. Imagine you're at the last page of this book, but it ends mid-sentence, mid-paragraph. It just ends abruptly. It doesn't continue. But it is the last page of the book. So you're not entirely sure what's going on. But it is an incorrect account.
What in the end?
It's just detailing about the 1600s. And by this time, Japan would have unified. Something about here says that Japan did not unify, and for some reason, the warlords were forced to run and retreat to Europe, which is obviously very incorrect. But ends mid-history lesson. It doesn't even finish the paragraph sentence. It just ends. But that's the end of the book. That's the last page.
Okay. Right. I'm just gonna hold on to it then. Just, as like a clue or something.
You guys have a The guard passes through, and the guy tells you, "Hey, all clear. Path to the dean's office should be like I showed you on the map. Follow that, and there would be no rotations on your end."
Got it.
You can follow his instructions very easily. You get to the 7th floor. A little bit tired from all that staircase, but nothing you're not used to as criminals, as private investigators. You get to the dean's office. You will have to pick the lock, Kore.
Yeah. Rolling. I am pushing it.
Pushing or luck?
I'm going to check. I'm pushing. Although I am going to check with him to see if there's anyone nearby that might hear if we make noise.
Not at the moment, but it depends. He's gonna tell you, well, dog, it kind of depends on the noise you're gonna make.
I mean, it's no explosion, it's just picking the lock. How bad can it be?
Just don't push it, okay?
But you are pushing it.
I will try. I am pushing it. Technically, I am pushing it.
Push the roll.
I got a 34, I got.
Okay, you fumble the lock a bit, but you managed to get it opens. Now you have the floor plan of the motion sensors, and you can kind of see where they are. Whoever wants to get to the dean's computer is going to make a dexterity roll.
Alright. You will have high dexterity because I could just go with it.
I have high dexterity but shit rolls, so it might be less risky if it's just one of us that goes there. I mean, technically it's only one person that can use the laptop, so.
Yeah. I think I am to do the dex roll.
Okay.
Are there any other clouds of interest?
What's gonna happen if I...
It has to be under the computer. Bad things. Very bad things.
Not like
You're
if
skipping.
I fail, just
You're
how
trying.
about Never mind.
Think about it. You're trying to avoid motion sensors here.
I got 28, guys.
28. That's a hard success.
38.
Mm-hmm.
No, 38.
Oh, 38. Well, that's still a success. So,
Yeah.
Wonvu very acrobatically skips on one leg, on the other, and he's almost playing hopscotch.
Yep.
You're at the computer. Here's the hard part. Roll a computer use.
God. Oh, what's the number for computer use?
You have 5% base and you have no skill in it.
Oh, God damn it. I only
you
know
you can just steal the laptop.
Ah.
Please roll computer use.
Unfortunately, they don't have technology either.
Wait, hold on, let me reroll that. Wait, why does it keep going to the... Wait on. There we go. I got 32.
You open the computer and try, but can't figure out the password.
At least it doesn't break.
It's a little difficult to hack. Do you want to push it?
Yeah, I'm gonna like slam my hands on the laptop. And
I
like,
mean, you can always steal it if you want.
Push the roll. Do you really want to steal the laptop?
Nah, it's
do you
gonna
have
cost
anything on computer use? I don't.
none, fortunately.
See? This is what we...
Oh, I should be marking my success because I can improve them.
I'm marking it, don't worry.
Okay.
These are successes that you didn't push.
Wait, can I...
Yes?
Yeah.
Can I look around like the desk and the stuff to see if like there's like a clue or a note that this old guy might have like written down the passcode in?
Good thinking.
True.
Spot hidden.
Old people. Old people, man.
Old people, man.
Spot hidden.
Oh, I got the 50 for.
Yes,
Yeah, 50.
you go through this desk
That's a
and you find a number of notes, number of things, notes and problems, and none of them really matter, or you don't think they matter. But you notice one thing in particular. There are certain keys that are, there are certain dates he's having trouble remembering. His birthday, he's having trouble remembering his daughter's birthday, your daughter's birthday, June 4th, anniversary with wife, August 8th. So you can retry your computer roll, but you get a bonus dice this time because you have a list of things that you can do, that you can do. So you computer roll with a bonus dice because you found these passwords. Remember, you need a 5%. Ooh, that's hard.
I got 14.
Do you want to push it? Or do you want to spend luck? You can either push or you can spend luck. For 14, you need to take out 9 points of luck. So you'll be down to 39.
God fucking damn it. Can I push? Can I spend luck on a push roll?
No. You cannot spend luck on a pushed roll.
Why do I not have that much luck? I'm so sad. I think I'll just push it. Yeah, I don't want to risk it.
Push? Oh, luck. You mean luck.
Right. Luck.
Yeah, luck, sorry.
So your luck is down to 39. Remember, you're down to 39 and you kind of push it. Unfortunately, that does mean that you do not get the chance to improve your computer skill because you used luck. You only get to improve skills at the end of the game if you don't use luck or you don't push the roll. You just succeed at it. So, you guess all the passwords.
Well, I was gonna push it.
Well, and you guys hear angry typing. Smashing the keyboard. But you're in.
Too loud.
But you're in. Wonvu's in. So Wonvu, this time you can make a spot hidden roll on the computer files. See what you get.
Wait, hold on. Wait, keeps going to the I got the 54. That's a success.
You find you find a number of things here. You find his personal records. You find all of it. You have a flash drive.
His browser history.
Yeah, you find very questionable browser history, and this old man uses IE. Who the fuck uses IE? But he's using Internet Explorer. There's no Chrome or Firefox installed. His browser history is all over the place. He's clearly been using... You can note this information. You might need it someday. But he has been to an Ashley Madison-esque website.
So what?
Ashley Madison website?
He's been logging into a cheater a lot.
A cheater website?
A cheater website. The Ashley Madison website.
A website for cheating spouses. He's been logging into it a lot. So you can note this in case you ever want to revisit that.
Yeah.
But this
Ashley Madison.
This is the principal of the most prestigious and highly sought after school. Some information on it you have right there. But in any case,
can I take a picture of it?
Yes, you can.
Take for blackmail.
Yes, you can. You do not need a photography roll for that because it's just. You can download. I'm assuming one who carries an USB because you know you're going to a computer. I'm assuming you carry the USB, so you can download all the files. As you download the files, Kore, you're given, hey dog, about 5 minutes till someone gets up there, rotation and all.
Are they going to check inside the room?
Well, the door is kind of clear. If they see you, they'll go in. Otherwise, they'll probably ignore it. Try to make yourself hidden or get...
No.
But you've got 5 minutes either way.
Okay. Wonvu, 5 minutes. Can you finish through that?
Alright,
Wonvu.
I got the 38.
Yes, Wonvu, you were copying those files easily. You got the files.
Mm-hmm.
The copying takes a bit of time. And the guy just says, guards coming, you guys better hide. Both of you, please
Alright.
roll. I'm going to assume that Wonvu has turned off the computer. Correct?
Yeah, I'll turn it off, shut it down. Or do whatever it was
Yeah,
before
yeah.
I came in. And then
Yeah.
I'll hide in the room.
God forbid. God damn it.
I'm gonna push, Yeah.
I'm
gonna
pushing
push.
as well.
Push or luck? There's a difference, by the way.
No push.
Pushing.
Okay.
I'm pushing it.
Okay.
Too high of a roll. I got a 30. Fuck! I'm using my luck.
How much
I
do you
got the
get?
30
No,
luck.
wait. You cannot luck a push roll.
Son of a bitch.
Wonvu,
I
what
got
did
a
you get?
35.
A 36. I think that's a pass.
Yes,
Yeah,
36
sakto
as
siya.
well. So Wonvu just kind of
Right?
hides under a table. Corin,
Mm-hmm.
you are 5%. How should I do this? A guard, you kind of hide, and you try to hide your best, but there's something about your...
Wait,
a little
wait.
bit...
Do I get advantage because it's dark? The room is dark.
Sure, but we'll use your first roll.
Yeah. Then
Use
I'll
your first roll.
push it. Wait. No, if I use my first roll, then I can use my luck to actually pass. Because it's not pushing.
No, that's for the...
It's my second advantage roll.
You'll have to roll the bonus die first. Roll
Wait,
the bonus dice and
I
then
have
you can
rolled
decide
my
to push.
bonus.
Roll it again with bonus
Okay.
dice.
One more die?
Yes, and then add it to the first roll you made. Check which one's better.
Okay. I got a 15. Fast.
Okay.
And a hard win at that.
You managed to hide in between these filing cabinets, just hiding there, and the combination of your smaller stature, your black clothing, and the darkness in the room, plus one who's turned off the computer so there's no light at all to investigate, he just moves passively there. Doesn't really notice the room. He knows there's motion sensors. He doesn't care. But you guys are good. And you get the call. Expertly done. Now you guys have a half out. Just follow my instructions and I'll get you out the back door where you came in. But down the hill I don't have ice there. So you're on your own.
We'll take care of it.
Okay. You guys have everything you need. He gives you instructions on how to get away, how to get down. And when you get outside, back outside, you need to, how do you want to leave here? Just run from the wall? What do you want to do?
I guess we can climb through the wall again.
Both of you make me a listen roll.
Listen. Wait, does there happen to be a tree where we can climb to get past through the
wall?
Gate?
No, the trees are a little too far from the wall. You can climb the tree and make a jump and try to see if that doesn't hurt you. But make me a listen roll first.
Shoot. I heard nothing.
What do you roll?
I got a 34.
I rolled an 84.
Okay.
34.
34. Nice. Wonvu, you can hear a few guards coming in. You can hear
Oh,
a
shit.
few guards approaching. And you guys, before you start moving down this hill, you need to roll stealth. You need to roll. You can still have a bonus because of how dark it is.
Okay.
Yeah, rolling.
Okay, I got the 33.
33,
I got it 11.
11. Okay. That's a hard success.
God.
You guys
Yeah.
hide behind the larger trees, just avoiding. And you can see that the guards kind of shine the flashlight, looking around. And you can hear a conversation a bit. Just said, "Did you hear that? I thought something. I thought I heard something. I saw something." And you see a small squirrel just... It's just a squirrel. Come on. We're already in night shift. Don't make it worse. Yeah, you're right. And just move on by. You guys can now make your way down. The question is, how do you get over the wall again?
Same way we did.
Climb roll,
Yeah.
please.
I think I would ask Wonvu to give me a boost. I'm sorry. If it's
So-
alright.
Strength. Boost you up.
Wonvu can help with... You only have 30 strength.
Yeah, I have 30 strength, man.
You can make this...
Maybe you can step on him.
He still needs a bit of strength for him to actually carry your weight while you climb on his shoulders. What?
Yeah.
You can make a strength roll.
Just
I'll be nice. If Wonwu doesn't really do anything, he can make a constitution roll to see that he can support your weight without feeling any pain, without giving in. So if Wonwu can succeed
Alright.
in one roll, Kore can make a climb roll with a bonus dice. So Wonwu,
Okay.
you believe you
So,
have 80.
Constitution, no?
I believe you have
Sorry.
80.
It's fine. Hindi, mataas naman kasi con to. Compared
80.
to strength.
If you get a hard success, Kore can have 2 bonus dice.
On a con? Yes,
Yes.
I did. I got the 21.
Yeah.
21 is a hard success. Kore, Wonvu holds on to the rails. Just climb on me. You have a light frame, and he is sturdy as a rock. He does not move. You can make a climb roll with 2 bonus dice.
Your
Okay.
turn, bro. I'm gonna say.
Sorry.
If you
I kind of
succeed
failed the
this,
first time. I didn't want to take a risk.
you have
Sorry, what
20%.
was that climb roll again?
20.
Another roll, right? I have 2 extra
2 bonus
rolls.
dice. So you have 3. You don't roll everything. You only roll the percentile.
Yeah, I got a 13.
You can now have a chance to increase your climb later. But you get 13. You climb on top of Wonvu. You jump over. The trash can's still there.
Thanks.
Wonvu,
Yep.
now you need to make a climb roll. There's no one
Ano
to
yung
support
roll
you. though.
kanina? Was that the next?
Con earlier. But now you need the climb roll.
No, yung kanina when we got in.
Dex. Climb. It was also climb when you went in.
Really? Then I got us. Oh. Ito.
You should have a check mark on your climb. You succeeded at climb roll. What did you get for climb?
Phew, that was close. I got 18.
Nice. Wonvu manages to just
Got an 18.
scale the wall and get back down. You are now free to just walk on the sidewalk. And as you leave, Kore, something odd strikes you. Very odd.
Yeah.
Please make me an intelligence check.
Intelligent. Okay. I am rolling.
Wonvu as
I
well can
got
make
a
an intelligence check.
75. I
Oh, me
failed.
too?
I got a 79.
Alright. Can I push this roll? Because I got an 81.
I'm actually
You-
pushing as well.
Hold on. Hold on.
I'm also.
I'm gonna be nice because you're both new. Do not push this roll. You want to fail this roll.
Oh, it's one of those.
What?
It's one of
I'm going
those.
to be nice.
What?
I'm going to be nice and give you one more.
Ah.
Do not push this roll. You want to fail this roll. You
Yep, I failed.
see in the
Yeah,
distance.
I failed. I got an 81.
You see in the distance an odd shadow just kind of walking slowly, drearily, just moving about. And some people are avoiding it. Some people just go away from it. And some people scream. It's just moving. So dreary. And you guys kind of, must be another drunk guy. Just a drunk. Don't really notice anything. You make your way back to Kore's car, I believe. And it is a chance for you to essentially just move, get on with your business. Kore, Wonvu, you were told by Mr. Westway that when you get back to him with some information, if you have any help that you can bring along, and he's happy to pay the fee because he wants as much manpower on this as possible. So the question is, do you bring Kore with you on the way back to Mr. Westway's estate?
If he's fine with it, then yes, I am.
Yeah, he's asking you to bring whoever you can trust to aid this investigation because he wants as much manpower. And he says,
Alright, yeah, I'm bringing Kore though.
okay, you, Kore, are going to Wolfswood, town of the nobles, the town of the rich and famous, and some of the infamous. You've been here a lot, but for all the wrong reasons. For a number of times.
That's about right.
Wrong reasons. You attend galas you're not invited to.
I mean,
Parties you're not supposed to be in. A lot of things. But you get here, and you arrive at Mr. Westway's estate. It's a large stone wall, 15 feet high, with a gate that has CCTV and armed guards waiting. They recognize Wonvu, so they let you in. You go through his massive field of shrubbery and garden, just beautiful beds of roses and these sort of animals sculpted out of grass. Kore, if you were going to be working for this guy, you'd definitely try to steal from him. This is a prime target.
yeah.
Move through
Too much
this guy.
excess.
This guy has so much excess. His house might as well be solid gold. You go through and a butler's waiting for you. And Kore, you just leave the car there. And he just said, and you are greeted by the butler. Good evening, Mr. Rabinovich. Mr. Westway has been expecting you. Right this way, please.
Keeper?
Yeah. Yes,
I hope he doesn't mind I brought company then.
of
Can I
course.
do a roll to see if I can memorize the faces of the people working around here?
Everyone?
Just the guards. The guards, the nearby guards. Those that I can
Intelligence roll.
see.
Intelligence roll.
Tell I got, never mind. I got an 83.
Not really. They're so
Probably a
nondescript.
bit
Easy to forget.
too many.
You are invited into Mr. Westway's study. One who has seen this before, but Kore, this is a large. This study is bigger than your apartment. This is large. So many books here. And the odd thing is, so many artifacts too. Lots of unusual things, from decorative swords to actual medieval art pieces to just the bizarre staffs. There's what looks like a crystal ball inside a case. All of these things that are just unusual. It's almost like a magic shop. Those novelty shops that sell these weird items. But Mr. Westway arrives. He's got a suit on. Suit and tie, well dressed, a trench coat. He unbuttons his suit and sits down. Good evening, Mr. Rabinovich. I believe you have something for me?
Yes. And I'm going to, he has a laptop, right? I'm just gonna show him through the laptop.
Yes.
I have a using flash drive. Sorry.
Yep. I see. Wonvu, you see something. Now that you look at the data twice, you notice something that you didn't see earlier. But it seems that Mr. Westway is scrolling past them as well. Something about the kid's records. Now he is by no means a performer. He is average at best. But something over a few weeks, over his records, says that he hasn't been attending class. He's been cutting more often, even by his standards. His grades have really down. He used to be a solid B+ guy. Now he's a C- at best. D. Something happened in the last few weeks that made him even less. It looks like he stopped giving effort. He stopped attending classes. He talks back to the teachers. He's been getting himself in trouble. In fact, according to this record, he's very close to being expelled.
Oh shit. Why is that me, the Joker?
Can't relate.
We're not meeting here.
Hey, at least he has a good reason. I do not.
Point taken. So, do you point this out to Mr. Westway?
I'm just gonna casually comment on it. I'm gonna say, it seems like he's had quite the change as well. Is this leading up to his daughter's death?
If you point out the date on when you can guess it started, it is right around the time, or about a few days before his daughter stopped talking to him. And he just comments on it. His change in behavior has been brought about right before he had met my daughter. I knew this boy was a terrible influence. Mr. Rabinovich and your associate, I have already told you the terms. I will pay you as much as you need to drop any other case and work on this for me. I will pay you whatever your fee is. I will double it, triple it if I need to. But I want you to find out what's happened to my daughter. She may have committed suicide, but there is no way she would have done this without something. There has to be something. Did you find anything else about this boy?
Oh, is he asking if we found anything else?
Yep.
Okay. I'm just gonna pull out the notebook I saw earlier. And then I'm just gonna look at it again and I'm gonna say, I did find this in his document. It's a bit nonsensical. But maybe there's just something in here I can't put.
This doesn't make any sense.
It really doesn't.
Well, keep it. I suppose it might help you if you investigate further. I need you to find
Okay.
out whatever you can about this boy. And what I know about him. Yeah. What I know about this man, Aaron Lawrence. Aaron Lawrence Stone. He is a spoiled brat at best. His parents left him a fortune. He lives alone in a mansion only 4 blocks from here. He is a party man. He does have a security detail, but they're rarely ever around. He just lives alone in a large mansion. Whatever means
Oh shit.
you do, however you need to do it, I want you to find out whatever information you can about this kid. If you get in trouble,
Alright.
I will pay for your lawyers. You will have the best attorneys in the country. There will not be anything that leads to you. But please, I need you to find out. The only thing that's changed about my daughter is this man. And I have no doubt that he is responsible for her. For her.
I'll try to look into this boy as much as I can, but I hope this can bring justice to what happened to your daughter.
As do I. Please, do whatever you can. I will pay you your rate. As agreed upon, you will both be paid weekly for your services. If you require anything, any things that you cannot afford on your own, any expenses that you might incur, you let me know. Anything at all, your gas, your transportation, whatever you might need, I will cover it. Are you both willing to promise or give your word, honestly, that you will drop anything that you're doing for this investigation? He's paying a handsome reward, by the way.
Well, I mean, like, I would put it in the spotlight. Like, this was my priority piece. But if anything, at least personal comes along, then I might, like, put that with that next to that or something.
Personal is fine. What it means is that you don't necessarily have any open cases at the moment. But you do have sometimes cases will come in. He just wants you to put this on the top of the list.
I don't mind putting it as a priority.
Same with your associate, Kore. Are you fine with this being top priority?
I mean, Wonvu is technically a friend, and he did ask for my help, so as soon as I'm done helping him, then it's fine.
And this dude is going to pay you actually separately.
So that's perfectly fine with me. I mean, in case with Wonvu, I would like to have some information, basically if he has any other blackmail material from the people he's investigating. But I would require money from the other person, because that's what Kore would want. She doesn't exactly need money. She needs intel for crime purposes.
Yeah, I would give Kore the info about the Ashley Madison thing on the way back.
Noted.
You have some You have some valuable piece of information regarding the principal of this school. There's a lot you can do with this. There's quite a lot. Now, brings up the question. You guys can take a break for the night. Go to your rooms, your apartments. You don't live apart. The old district where Wonvu lives is technically a part of Black Hill. It is only named the old district by the locals. And you're just in Black Hill, about 20-minute drive away. Less by.
I'll drive him home. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. So can start again in the morning. Now remember, the classes haven't started yet. The school is still morning. How would you guys like to go this investigation into Mr. Stone?
I think the next thing on the agenda is to look into the boy and maybe try to talk to him. as much as possible in person.
Yeah. Do we happen to know if there are events being held or if he's interested in anything? We can scan his Facebook page or Twitter or
Yes.
Instagram.
You can go through his social media. He has an open house party tonight. Actually,
Interesting.
it starts after lunch and all the way till tomorrow. Just an open party for anyone. He is making very good use of his parents' house. Here's the thing about Mr. Aaron Stone. His parents died about a year ago, and for most of that year, he's been distraught and heartbroken. He's been feeling the pain of losing both his parents abruptly. He has foregone a guardian. In fact, one of his guardians actually died as well. The odd thing about this is the circumstances in which they died. You see, his parents is not very questionable. His parents died in a plane crash. Tragic, but it happens. His guardian died. Now that Wonvu has the information, his guardian died right around the same time he started stopping going to class. Right around the same time he met Alicia, Mr. Westway's daughter. And his guardian shot himself with a shotgun to the face.
Fuck.
That's brutal, man.
Ever since that point, when he no longer had a guardian, he's been throwing house party after party, squandering the money of his parents, just throwing away everything, destroying the house, just completely ignoring everything his parents taught him. Now, it is true, Aaron Stone was never a very good student. He was very smart. But he was a good kid. He was a nice kid. Sure, he cheats sometimes, he takes shortcuts, but a lot of people would call him friendly, sweet, a bit of a dick when it comes to school. He's not a bully, but he's somewhere there between bully and cool kid. He's a jock, of course. He was on the lacrosse till at around the same point where his caretaker killed himself. He quit. Then that's when everything started going downhill. And he's just got a house party after house party, spending his parents' money, hiring local DJs, importing DJs, whoever he can, to do this party. And you know that it is an open party for anyone who wants to go in. No.
Yeah, party.
It starts
I should
just
change
around
my
lunchtime.
filter. Yeah, party.
I cannot.
Come on. Let's get to the open party, man.
It
I should
starts.
change my filter too when we get there.
Yeah.
The party starts at around.
Oh, party.
The party starts at around after lunch. Would you like to go there, and you would like to do before that time?
I think I'm just gonna try instead. Is Kore over at my house, or did she go back to her apartment?
You guys would.
I would sleep in my apartment and I would pick you up by your house.
Yeah, you guys
I'm
would.
technically in your house right now.
Let's just say that you're eating at a local diner. Really nice diner. Good call.
Ooh.
And Corey, the waitress is a friend of yours. Allison, she's pretty. The waitress, she's a friend of yours. You helped her out of a tight spot one time. Her name is Allison. She's the waitress because of you.
And I'm just gonna wink at her and just say, doing well?
Yeah, absolutely. Anything you guys want? Let me know.
Just the usual for me.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't want anything here.
So you guys can talk here about your strategy. It's still morning. Would you like to just wait for the time the party starts, get in, or would you like to do something else?
I guess I'll just make sure that I'm wearing clothes that are appropriate for a party.
Yeah, me too. I
Party
guess.
clothes.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the thing. The party is normally for teenagers. His age, 17, 16. Both of you, please make me an appearance roll.
Okay.
Can I make a disguise roll after that?
I mean, technically only
Just want to
his
look
appearance.
like
But you
a
can make a
lanky,
disguise.
prepubescent.
I got it.
That's what the appearance roll is for.
Fuck.
Come on, you have a 17 appearance.
I got 71 actually.
Do you want to?
I got a
Yeah,
point.
I'm using a point of luck. I'm using a point of luck.
Okay.
Or should I just push it? Yeah, you use a luck point. It's just one anyway, it's fine.
I got a 14 actually. That's like
14 is fine. That's
a hard side.
you guys look very much like teenagers. I mean, you're not too far away from being teenagers, but this is a really good look for both of you. You look like you're 5, 6 years younger. Pretty good job.
Hey.
So, what would you like to do before, if anything, before going to the party?
I would like to look through this notebook again.
Please make me a spot hidden check.
Right.
Oh, I'd like to talk with the waitress, Ashley. What's her name, Ashley?
Allison.
Allison. Okay. I'll talk with Allison.
I got a 26.
Let me start with Wonvu's first. You have a 26.
Okay.
Wonvu, you're not sure. In fact, it's kind of weird. History's changed. It's still incorrect, but the details are different from what we read. It's like this thing we wrote. Wonvu,
Well,
please
what?
give me a sanity roll.
Oh my god. How do I roll sanity again?
It's the same. Just roll the percentile, and you need to be below your sanity, which is 60, to succeed.
Okay.
First sanity roll of the evening of the game.
23! Yeah!
Okay. Wonvu maintains his composure. You are looking at something odd and bizarre, defies all logic. One, you are 100% sure that the information here has changed because you strictly remember Oda Nobunaga, you strictly remember in Japanese getting into the Europe in the 1600s, but now it's changed. There's no mention of Japanese anymore. Napoleon isn't in 1400s, but the dates are still wrong. It's like it's a little more correct than it used to be, but it's still wrong. And the ink has rewritten itself. The last page you recall would have cut.
Oh, so like if I touch it? Okay.
It's changed. The
So if I
writing has
touch it,
changed.
it's like...
It's
Okay.
if you touch it, it's slightly smudging on your finger. Actually, you have a bit of ink on your finger.
So it's damp. Okay.
It's not too damp that it leaves a stain, but if you really try to rub your finger down, it definitely kind of rubs on. You look at the last page, and you realize it's even less, well, it's still incomplete. Like, it ends abruptly, but it ends at the wrong time period. The last time you read this, it ended in the 1700s. It's added about a few decades of information in. Still wrong, but still abrupt. So you're not sure what's going on anymore. Would you like to point this out?
Yeah, I would mention it to Kore, I would say. This is odd. Even more odd than when I found it, actually.
What's wrong with it?
Something changed, but I swear I didn't touch it. I didn't let anyone touch this either. I doubt that you would add on to this either.
Do you show?
Should I look at it?
Yeah, I would show it.
This is important. Wonvu, what kind of information do you tell Kore? What do you tell her that she's supposed to see before you hand over the book? Like, what are you setting her expectation about the information that's written?
Sorry.
Are you telling her about the information?
Oh yeah, I would just tell her that it's like history, except it's like completely rewritten, like it's like almost alternate history. Like,
do you tell her any details that she might find in the book? Like specifics of...
Yeah, like the one about the Japan thing.
Oh, the Nobunaga?
Correct.
Yeah, the one where they go to like Europe and shit. Or they got unified.
Correct.
Damn, Japan.
Yeah.
You read the book. Hold on, sorry. Okay, so Kore, you are handed over the book. You read through it. You read whatever you can. One, this is an old book. Leather-bound, old paper. The ink is wet. Like it's been written just now. But despite the ink, the writing style is very old. Very old. And you can swear as you flip through the pages, the letters are changing as they flip. Now make me a sanity roll, Corey.
I'm sorry for you.
Yep. You're taking responsibility if I start to go batshit insane.
Sorry, man.
You need to get a 55 or below.
I got 2.
2?
A 2.
You hold your composure. You read through the book. This thing is changing in front of your eyes, but some kind of creepy magic trick. Not for me.
Yeah. Yes. Not for me. This is some weird shit that we're dealing with. What the hell is this?
I don't know either. I just found it in the kid's locker.
Huh.
I don't even know how a kid would get his hands on this.
You think it's a spellbook of some kind? I mean, I actually had a friend that's, into these, but I never really... I mean, this is weird, definitely.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my mom has something like this as well.
Guys,
True. I mean, I only have stories.
We go to the party now. Or is there something else you need to do?
Oh wait, I'm talking with Allison.
Oh yeah, sorry, Allison is there. Hey, what's up? How's it going?
Hey there. Yeah, same old, the usual business.
Yeah?
Just the usual business. I was wondering, do you know anything... Wait, how old is Allison exactly? She's still young?
19. She's working college through being a waitress.
Okay. Do you know anything about this Aaron Stone guy?
Oh yeah. He was on the news several weeks ago. Actually, it was about 2 months ago. His caretaker just... I don't know. I have no idea what the hell happened.
That was messy.
Yeah. Everyone's been talking about how insane his parties get. It's like that movie, like Project X or something. These insane house parties. Every neighbor keeps complaining about all the noise it's making. It's just a lot of things going on. And, well, I don't know what to tell you. There's a lot of rumors going around, or down the street about, at least among the people who attend. I mean, let's go to college, but it's a weird thing. There's a lot of people going to these parties, so much that... Okay, so here's the thing about these parties. They're so wild and, so messy. They're, so totally creepy and messy and wild. no one really admits to going to them. You know, like all the kids that go to them tell their parents, "Oh, I'm going to this guy's house because I'm doing a study party or sleepover, whatever." No one really admits to going to those parties, but there have been a few missing people. I mean, it's weird. They go missing for a few days and they get back home and nothing really changes except they're all weird. Okay, so like my friend Kenny,
Yeah.
he went to that party, right?
Mhm.
Open party, you know, he's a high school senior, but Kenny's a freshman in college. Oh, but like he went to the party and there was this. It's so bizarre. Kenny's like this super athlete. He's on a scholarship, but when he went away, went to the party, went missing for about 3 days or so. When he got back, he was like, totally different. It was so weird. Like he just stopped being Kenny. You know, he was so blank. He was always a straight A student, but now he's like getting F after F. He's not participating in class. He's getting in trouble, cutting classes. It's bizarre. No, I don't know. But yeah. So there's like this whole thing about people disappearing and coming back weird. But the weird thing is, so these people just go back to how they were. So it's like they go to a party and then they disappear for a few days. They come back all weird and strange, and then they kind of start going down. But at some point, they start to just wake up, and then they're all selves again. But they wake up without memory of the last few weeks. Like from that party up to that point where they just start, where they wake up, they have zero recollection. Like they don't know what the fuck happened. It's the weirdest thing, but everyone just kind of dismisses it as youthful stupidity, you know, like teenagers getting drunk and wasted, don't want to admit that they did something stupid, so they just pretend like nothing happened. But I don't know. Maybe I'm talking crazy, but it's just kind of weird to me. All this thing that happened.
Not really crazy. I mean, a lot of weird things happen recently. I wouldn't be surprised if it's, you know,
Yeah, like
something
poor
weird.
Mr. Westway. He was his only daughter. His wife passed away
Yeah.
at birth, and he's got no one in that old house. This has torn him apart.
I know.
Hey, oh, sorry. I gotta get back to my job. Hope that was useful.
Sure. Yeah, let's keep this between the two of us, alright?
Always. See you around. Coming. She just goes to
Yeah.
another customer.
Yep, I'll just look at Wonvu and say, well, apparently a lot of students were affected by this party madness thing for a few days, then they go back to how they were.
Wonvu. 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 No audio.
Yeah, I can hear him.
Ooh,
I
I
can
can't
hear
hear. I don't hear her.
I can hear her.
Hold on. I can't disconnect, so Wonvu
Yeah.
will try reconnecting because I'm not allowed to disconnect at this point.
Let me just do something real quick. I'll be back.
Sure. Just don't DC because cropping.
Yep, I'm just using the, I'll just, wait, is that okay?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. I'll be back.
Hello,
Sound better?
Wonvu.
Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
I can hear. I
I
can hear you now.
her.
I can hear you now. It's fine.
Okay,
Yay.
I'll just reconnect. I'll just.
So Wonvu, you got that information.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's odd. Really can't wrap my head around it. Is it like the party have some sort of disease?
I don't
It's
know.
weird.
Probably something they drank. Let's just make sure not to drink anything in their party. I mean, it could be a drug.
I mean, yeah. Let's just try to stay sober. You are on there for a job, I suppose.
Yep. Well, if we're planning on drinking, might as well bring our own drinks just so it won't be, weird.
Yeah.
Grab a cup, carry it around, the usual.
Yeah. And then I pull out like this full bottle of alcohol from my bag.
Wonvu, what the
Joke lang.
fuck?
No, joke lang yun.
It's
I mean,
canon.
technically,
I'm
the
not
character
drinking
is
alcohol.
alcoholic.
It's canon. Every
He
iteration
is
of Wonvu is an alcoholic.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Wonvu in multiverse is alcoholic.
Well, at least this one booth tries to stay sober because BTM,
Christ.
BTM one who likes to be drunk. This one likes to be little
And-
sober sometimes.
No mentioning other games. So,
True.
Sorry.
what do we do now? For the party?
I'll just drop by the nearest convenience store, grab myself a red cup, the party cup,
Ah, the beer glass.
Yeah,
Yes,
each one for the both of us.
beer glass. Correct.
Then I'll
Isn't it
grab a
like
beer,
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
grab a beer, and then head there.
Actually, tama, sige. I'm gonna pull out that bottle, sige, para di na ako bibili. I just have one in my bag. Just for convenience.
What kind of alcohol do you carry, Wonvu?
What tawag yun? I'm not expert in alcohol, but like,
Is it really
Like
good?
something-
No, is it like really good or is it expensive? Is it like is it
I want to say bourbon, but at the same time, I want to say soju.
Soju with Yakult.
let's say
Yeah,
soju.
soju. I'm just gonna pull out the bottle of soju.
Let's say soju then. Take out a bottle of soju.
Yeah.
You guys have your lunch at the diner.
And then I'll have like a red cup on me.
You head to the party, and it is loud. About just a street away, you can hear the house music just blasting on full volume. You can imagine why neighbors would be so angry about this, actually. You can imagine why they'd be pissed off. You just go.
Quite loud.
The gates are open. There's no security. Kore, you get the feeling that you probably shouldn't park near the house. Because there's a good chance that
Yeah, no.
balls are flying all the way.
I'm gonna get tanked, man.
There are even some
Yeah.
parked outside. You see a guy with a poor car. He's got a nice, beautiful looking Lexus. No longer that beautiful anymore. Big
Damn.
flying out of the
Great.
house. There are guys running out of the house, drunk out of their minds in their underwear. This guy just screams. You've seen drunk people before, but this is another level of drunk. He just starts screaming, "I'm free!" And then he just collapses. And remember, the party just started an hour ago. It just...
Yeah.
Oh, are you drunk?
So,
Oh, I know.
Mm-hmm.
bearing that information in mind, Kore, where would you like to park?
I'm parking somewhere far. Probably like a block or 2 blocks away.
Probably can't afford the repair bill. Huh?
Just to make sure. I don't want to crash my shitty car, so yeah, I'll just park it somewhere far. You can walk on the way there.
Okay. There are no guards. This is an aristocrat's house, but there are no guards. There are no just guarding the place. Everyone here is pissed drunk and high out of their minds. There is a group on the forest sitting next to a shrubbery of an elephant. Like this finely made clipped shrubbery of an elephant. Doing pot. They have a pot circle next to the elephant. Where there is this large
Okay.
there's this large campfire and they're just throwing weed and more weed into it and they're just man, this is great.
Did they try to like inhale the smoke from the truck?
Yes, they're like on the other hand,
Oh my God.
you're approached by an inconspicuous guy. He's just he's got bags. On this little pink pill and this sort of blue pill. Hey, uppers, downers. What you want? LSD?
Uh,
Morphine, if that's your thing?
I'm just gonna
How
wave
much?
him off.
How much?
No, man, I'm fine with getting drunk off my ass.
But depends on what you want.
Mind giving me a discount? Then I'm going to try to charm him.
Yeah, I was gonna say make a charm roll.
Yep.
You're getting drugs.
Rolling. Hey! I'm pushing it. I'm pushing this one. I still failed. I'm sorry.
Hey, come on.
Can I get a good look at
Business
the
to
party?
run.
Nah, I'm not feeling like it. Never mind. Thank you though.
Alright, she changed her mind.
Actually-
Here. One of the
How much
guys
are the drugs?
depends on what you want.
How much are
which
the uppers?
Sorry, what?
The uppers. How much are the uppers?
About $100 a gram. You have a $200 spending limit today because it is the next day.
Mm-hmm.
I can't make a medicine roll to go like if there's anything odd about it, so I'm just gonna say
You can make a medicine roll, but it's going to be at a base percentage.
yeah, I got shit. I should have added
1%.
some. It would make more sense if I did have shit in this. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Anyways, I'm just gonna move him off. I'm gonna say, you know what? On second thought, I'm fine on my own. I'm just gonna get drunk off my ass.
Suit yourself.
I have a question though. Can I try to persuade him into giving me a discount? If charm doesn't work.
Nah, it's one or the other.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just leave.
Okay. You guys go through. The music gets louder, louder and louder as you walk through. It's like standing next to the
I'll just grab my cup.
front seat of a concert. You have a cup with some alcohol in it, correct?
Grab my cup like this. I'm
Yep.
covering it so no one can slip in anything in my cup.
Yeah, but there's something in it. When you
Straight
When
from
you-
Yeah,
the
there's
soda
definitely
bottle.
something on it. The
When
one
you-
whose drinks.
when you take the drink in the cup and you're about to cover it with your hand, you notice something weird about the cup.
Mm-hmm.
The water or
Yeah.
alcohol that you have in it is shaking because of the sound. It's actually it's just
Yeah.
it's just vibrating. You cover it up. You move around.
Yeah.
What exactly are you looking for? This is a loud party. Listening is going to be impossible here. What do you want to look for?
Should we go looking for this guy?
I can try talking with Aaron and you can try snooping around, or we can switch.
No, I think it'd be fine if you talk to Aaron. I feel like you're much better at that, so I could just take a good look around, I guess.
You'd think
Alright.
she's much better at that. You would think.
You would think, but I failed like two appearance rolls, so.
Still,
Please make me. If you're looking for Aaron, this will have to be spot hidden because there is a lot of people here.
Yep. Rolling spot hidden. I got a 30.
30, nice. You go through the crowd, move around, try to look, just excusing yourself for the people who are dancing. There are some people just screaming, "Party!"
I'll dance with them.
and they break a vase.
Party!
One of the guys kind of screams, "Party, yeah!"
Blending.
Breaks some of their faces. One of them has like
I'm
a
blending in with the crowd.
one of them has a baseball bat. He just says, "Batter up!" and he just smashes some of the. They're just destroying everything. Well, you find some invites
man, I
on
wouldn't know
Facebook.
what that kind of party is like.
The Facebook invite did say no rules, no restrictions, have some fun, and everyone.
No, I mean, like
Some
in
steam.
real life, I would never get invited to something like
But yeah,
Wait, let me put a theme on there.
stepping apart, Kore, with your spot hidden, you have seen everyone you need to see. You have seen everyone there is to see. It's the weirdest thing. He's not around. You have seen everyone that you need to see.
Okay.
And Aaron is not around anyway. It's the oddest thing. But you notice, just at the corner of your eye, you notice a bunch of people are walking down to the basement. And the odd thing about the basement is it is the only one that has a sign that says off limits. And when you scroll back through the Facebook invite, it very clearly says no rules, no limits, but stay away from the basement. Everything else is fair game.
Okay.
And there are a train of people who are kind of calmly going down the basement. And what you notice is this guy kind of shoulders out, shows him his phone. They nod and they go down the basement. And then it's closed.
Can I? If I see anyone going towards the direction of the basement, can I try to gently block their way? Like, way into to block
You
them?
have noticed this group walking towards the basement. You can cut their path. You can cut their path.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm just gonna say, hey, what's going on there?
Look.
Come on, it's not a party if I can visit the basement. It looks very interesting.
Charm, please.
You guys can do it more.
Come on, this is your base skill.
I got a 1.
Ooh, a crit! Yeah. And I'm checking the charm box because you can put that up. A crit. They just kind of look at.
Yep.
There's a guy and a girl. One of them looks like a jock. He's actually a member of the lacrosse team. It's got the Jericho Academy logo along with the lacrosse stick. Looks at the girl who looks like a cheerleader. This says, I mean, she's right, you know. It's kind of boring anyway. I mean, I'm sure Aaron won't mind another guy. Alright, fine. So, like, Aaron has this super exclusive basement, and, like, only people he invites are allowed to go down there. You know, like a text invite. You know, that's what's going on, but, like, we can't be responsible if you force your way down the basement. You know, just don't get us all thrown out of the insane party.
Do you happen to know what's going on in that basement? I am curious.
Like, this is the first time we got invited, you know? Like, all these days and weeks of going to these parties, and he only chose to invite us now.
I bet they're trying to summon Satan down there.
Did you know if Kenny went down there? Does he happen to be invited?
Who?
Kenny from the lacrosse team?
He looks at him. Yeah. Kenny, I almost forgot about the guy who quit a few days ago. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was invited there. It's like, seriously? I was like, seriously? You're inviting Kenny before you invite me? Come on.
I know, right?
Right?
Oh.
Hey, look, well,
Can you happen to put a word out for Aaron to invite me as well? I mean, I can be very useful.
I mean, yeah, sure, why not? Sorry, I didn't catch your name. Do you go to Jericho?
Oh, hi.
You go to the academy?
Well, yeah, technically I used to. Just got into trouble more than a few times.
Fast talk.
You know.
Die. Fast talk with bonus, because that was a hard. That was a crit success. So
Okay. I got a 65.
Would you like to push it?
Yeah, I'll push it.
You still have the bonus. Oh
Give
no,
me
you don't
control!
have. You don't have the bonus dice on pushing.
No. Still failed.
He's just gonna look at you and say, huh, "Weird. Don't look like the kind of person who goes to the academy, you know. I mean, no offense, but yeah, go about it. I mean, look, waiting down there. If you want a good word, fine. What's your name again? Sorry."
My name is Lucy.
Lucy. Got it. There.
Thank you. I'm
No,
going to
hold on.
write my number in, and I'm going to put it on his hand. But yeah, burner phone.
Got it.
Extras.
Got it.
Thank you,
Anything for
darling.
you. Anything for you, babe. Come on. They go down. The basement kind of locks. What else would you like to do with this party?
I'm just going to chill by that area, basically like partying with everyone, trying to pretend like I'm enjoying myself while keeping an eye in the basement.
Wonvu, what are you doing?
I'm just looking around. Yung bedroom niya ba off limits, gano'n? Or any place that has like
Everywhere is good. Except the basement. You want to go to bed?
I think I could check out like the second floor muna. Like where like the bedroom or some shit like that.
There's no guards. There's no one watching you. You can head over to the second floor. You open one of the bedrooms. Well,
So
you see a couple doing it on the bed,
Oh my.
and they just kind of say, "Hey, what the fuck? Close the damn door! What the fuck is wrong with you? Come on!"
shit. Got to look the bathroom. I'm gonna walk out.
Do you close the door?
Yeah, I will. But before, whose bedroom was that? Before you go out,
It looks
can
like
I,
it looks like a master's bedroom, fairly large.
Oh. Before I head out, can I did I get a glimpse of something out of the area?
Oh, that's a difficult spot hidden because you were only there for a few seconds. But yeah, a hard success for spot hidden. So 30.
I got 24.
Nice. The room is fairly.
I made it.
The room is fairly standard. It is. There's nothing that seems to be out of place, but it does tell you a bit that it is the parents' room, or it is what the parents' room used to be before the parents kind of died. And, which tells you.
But there was nothing odd.
Nothing is out of place there, but it does tell you that the room you're looking for is fairly close, and you can kind of guess around and look around, and you find a room that's locked. It's just.
Can I locksmith? God damn, locksmith's so low.
Unfortunately, Kore is the bottom party.
Yeah.
I didn't have my phone, but yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be loud just there. Can I? And I don't wanna break the lock, man.
I mean, it is a party.
What if I try to climb in? What
It
if
is
I go into the bathroom and try to scale the outside just to get into the bedroom?
Do you really want to?
I'll stumble in there going, oh man, where the fuck's the bathroom, man? And then I walk into the bathroom and then you'll just see me scaling the wall outside.
Do you really want to do that?
No. But is there another probable entrance to to this bedroom?
There was one that you found
Like,
in the master bedroom.
there was one in the master bedroom? God, I shouldn't have closed the door and put stuff in.
So, what would you like to do?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make it down there. So, is there any other rooms that I should take note of?
Rooms you should be aware of?
Yeah. Other than the basement and the
Nothing
In
else
this
is
one.
locked. Nothing else is locked, actually. You're free to do as you wish.
Alright, can I try to go back down and then look for Kore in the crowd?
Kore is dancing the Macarena somewhere.
Kore is doing the Macarena. You know what, Kore? Make an appearance roll for me.
God damn it.
This doesn't have too many lasting consequences. Not too many.
I got 77. Why do I get higher 70s? But yeah, I'm just dancing the Macarena somewhere. I mean, I'm not trying to be conspicuous. I'm trying to blend
Kore,
in.
then you definitely blend. You are uninterested. In fact, people don't want to be associated with you at the moment. Kore is just doing a very bad impression of Macarena.
Are you trying to do the robot? I'm gonna ask.
I'm trying to do the Macarena. You know what? Dancing was never my strong suit. Did you find anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna whisper to her. Yeah, I found the locked bedroom upstairs, but I need your help breaking. Not exactly,
I'll take care of it. Although I did find something too. I'm gonna gesture at the basement. Something odd is going on there.
Maybe there's a window that we could peek in from the outside. We can do that after we look into the bedroom.
I guess, but I wouldn't count on the window. I mean, it is a basement. But yeah. Upstairs then.
Window.
Okay.
Alright, let's go to the bedroom.
You go upstairs?
So yeah, I'm bad at dancing, so.
You go upstairs, then. Upstairs. Please make the locksmith room. Are you guys really keeping those filters on?
God. I got 100.
Oh!
Bro!
You try to pick the lock. And then not only do you
I'm fumbling.
pick, you break your lockpick set. At the same time, you left the pin inside that room and there's no way to get it out based on how you broke the set.
Well, yeah, so that happened. I'm sure they wouldn't mind if we break the knob open, right? I mean, it is a party, and the only thing that's out of we can access is the basement. So I'm gonna look for a fire extinguisher.
You want to?
Can I find a fire extinguisher, please?
I don't think there will be a fire extinguisher in this house now.
Anything like a blunt object that we can smash into the lock?
The butts of your guns, lots of things.
Yeah.
The bathroom, a lot of things.
I wouldn't like to bring up my gun right now, though.
There's a number of things you can use to.
Chorus is crying on her lockpick. God damn it! Didn't I have to buy a new one?
I'm gonna try to like break it with like a blunt object. But that's fucking brawl, right?
Yes, it is.
Is it brawl?
Yes, it is.
I'm
Any
gonna
sort
try it
of
anyway.
blunt melee attack is brawl. Go ahead, make a brawl attack. You have 25% because you have skill in that.
Wait, hold on.
You
I
guys have
got
lot of
a
skills.
6.
Yeah.
Nice. So you find sort of a object, let's say the top of a toilet from the bathroom next to the bedroom, and just the doorknob breaks. You can put the toilet back.
Yeah.
It's a little cracked because it's porcelain. The door is open.
Can I smash the knob so the traces of my lockpicking will be recognized?
With the destruction of that doorknob, technically speaking, your lockpick just fell out. There's no trace.
Yeah, I'm just picking the lockpick up, the piece of the lockpick, and putting it in my pocket. And yeah, let's go.
You go.
Alright.
Make your way. This room, the first thing that you see in this room is a lot of blood. This room is painted in blood. It's like a massacre happened here. And there's a person on the bed actually. He's groaning like he's in pain, just
What the fuck happened here?
Can I try touching the blood on the wall?
It is wet. And some of it is dry.
Gloves!
Let's say you have
Is he wearing gloves?
You're a private investigator and criminal. I'm assuming
Okay.
it's wet,
Yeah.
but some of it's dry. So it's a mix. There's just blood splatter everywhere. The guy in the bed's just groaning.
Do I recognize the guy?
He's a little bit. This is a bit of
Can
a.
I peek out
And there is no light bulb.
outside?
Sorry, what? What was that?
Can I peek out to see if anyone's looking from if anyone can see us?
No one's looking.
I'll check for cameras as well.
Alright.
There's surprisingly
I'll
there are
check
no
for cameras.
cameras. There are no
no,
cameras in this room.
Is it a big room?
It's a
Okay.
fairly large room, about the size of a small apartment. It's got its own private bathroom.
No.
The door to the master bedroom has been barred from this side with multiple wood that has been nailed to the door to keep anyone from using that. The guy is just groaning in the bed.
Is the light
Can
on?
yeah, I'll grab my phone to torch it.
There's
and
no
then I'll
light.
try to light it from afar.
There's no light here. You
Wait,
grab
what?
your phone. No, there's no light in the. So you grab your phone, you torch it. It is a disgusting shambles. That is not a man. That is a monstrous creature. Please roll sanity.
Oh. Fuck!
Yeah. What the fuck?
What about this?
About
Here we go.
madness. What did you get?
I'm going
succeeded.
crazy. I got a 60.
60.
46.
So this is one of those sanity rolls where if you succeed, you only lose 1 point because of this disgusting nature. So Wonvu sanity goes down to 59, but you succeed, you're fine. Kore, you fail. Please roll a 1d6.
Rolling d6. 4. 4 points of sanity.
You're at 51. You were
Yeah.
at 51. Kore, there's a bout of madness here that afflicts you as you have a temporary insanity. This creature should not exist. Its face is bone and rotting flesh. It is bleeding everywhere. It is chained to the bed. You're surrounded in a room of blood. There is horror, terror show. You've seen gore before, but this is beyond gore. This is just blood everywhere. Your vision begins to go. Your vision begins to grow red. Everything becomes a shade of red to you. Everything starts fading. You are afflicted by a phobia.
Which kind?
The one that's afraid of blood.
Hemophobia.
So
You are afflicted officially by hemophobia.
I'm backing off.
This is not combat because the creature that you're seeing is not a. It's not a.
Hostile.
It is hostile, but it can't move. It's changed a bit now that you're seeing clearly. But Kore drops her phone. Everything is covered in blood. Kore, you leave the room. Everything is red. It's like the walls are bleeding. The people who are running around the people who are running around the first floor that you can see, they're all zombie-like creatures. They're ghoulish in nature, bluish skin like it's rotting. Their eyeballs are falling out. Everything is just bleeding. Everything is horrible. Insanity. This is too. This isn't real. Everything is just bleeding out, and you touch the railing of the staircase, and it's bleeding, and you can feel the blood on the glove of your hands. You can feel the viscous fluid. Everything here is bleeding. You are bleeding. This entire place is covered in red. Wonvu, you will need to get him. You will need to get out of here. Wonvu, you need to get out of here with Kore, otherwise you can't do anything with insanity like this taking over. You need to get out. You need to take Kore with you.
Yeah, can I just take a quick snap of the creature and then just bolt out of there with Kore?
You can take a picture and you guys will leave. Kore, you are not resisting this. You are just running the hell out of there. There is no reason one who takes you. You guys go out, and it is unusual, Kore, leaving the house. Everything is still bleeding. Everything is still covered in blood. All the people in the streets are zombie-like creatures to you. You do not know
what's going on.
Wonvu, you don't see anything actually. You're perfectly fine. You take a point of sanity loss from the creature that you saw because you understand what you just saw, but you also get that it's an impossibility, a thing that doesn't make sense scientifically speaking, a thing that you have neglected and disregarded for your entire life is now in front of you. You start to question things, but you realize there's some things more important right now. Kore, on the other hand, is losing it. You need to get out of here. Problem is, Kore is in no position to be driving. Which means Wonvu,
I can type it that.
You need to make a drive roll because you do not have a skill in it.
Yeah. Drive. That's 20, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I got a 40. Can't even turn the key, man.
Wonvu can't figure out how to start the car. Now, I was wrong. My mistake. I was wrong about temporary insanity because it only lasts if you take 5 points or more. So what you have is a phobia, not a temporary insanity. As you get out of the source of the, as soon as you get out of the source, everything still looks a little red to you, but you calm down. Take a breath. You're probably not going to want to see blood for a while. The hemophilia is going to...
What the fuck was that?
What the fuck was what?
It was blood everywhere. There was blood on me.
Dude, I didn't see shit.
You didn't see what's on that bed? That was not normal.
I did, but I didn't see what you're talking about. I didn't see blood. Everything was normal.
What the fuck? Let's just get out of here.
Fine.
Hemophobia.
We got what I wanted.
You won't necessarily lose it, but it will stop affecting you over time. And you have
Yeah. Like, I mean,
you
actually, I'm gonna ask Wonvu then if do we have to do anything else in this place? Just let's not get in that room. I'm not gonna go with you in there.
now I will
It's
type
fine,
in
fine.
the creature that you have encountered. This is a ghoul who caused your insanity, and it was 4 points. The next time you see a ghoul, and if you fail the insanity roll again, whatever d6 you roll will be minus by 4 because it's sort of I've seen that before. I'm used to it. I'll just record that for you. You guys get out. You move. Unfortunately, this insanity it just has a grasp on you. That blood, everything you saw. I don't know. You're not sure, but it is disturbing, and you're not sure if you can get over that phobia so quickly. The bout of madness dies down. The hemophobia will probably come into play passively, but not necessarily impair your judgment or decisions. It is fair. It's a role-playing thing. But you guys leave the party abruptly.
Wait,
As you
before we leave, I'm going to hold on to Wonvu's hand and just say, I still need to check the basement. I mean, do
well,
you
you're not.
want to wait for the guy?
You guys haven't
I
exactly
mean,
driven.
wait for him until he leaves.
You guys haven't been able to drive, so one who can't start the car,
Yeah.
and you are unable to get a hold of yourself.
Yeah. I'm just going to hold on to his wrist and just say, we can check the basement. I mean, if the guy that I asked earlier is gonna head out, at the very least I can know if he managed to get us an invitation.
Alright then. Mind
You
getting me
actually
one too?
no.
I'll find a way. I meant
You
like if let's say if we can chill by the basement door, then we can see if we find the guy leaving. We can talk with him before he leaves.
you can go back in. The hemophobia is just it's fair. You know what's in this house. You know that what you saw. But you can manage. You can keep it. You wait by the door, and some people are actually leaving the basement. Well, before people leave the basement, you're actually given an invite. There's a text to your phone. You want an invite? You got it. Come over to the basement.
I'm gonna reply. Mind if I take a friend with me?
Private party. No invite, no entry.
Can't. Do I see the guy leaving the place? Like the guy that I was talking with earlier?
Not yet.
Well, apparently I can't get an invite unless I probably go in. Should I go in and you can wait, or should we find a way to get you an invite?
Well, we can always try to get me an invite, but if all else fails, are you sure you can handle it down there on your own?
As long as there's no blood in there, but I wouldn't count on it. This house is fucked up, man.
Are you taking that?
Well,
Yeah.
we can always say that you need me around because you have a problem with fainting or something.
Yeah, I suppose. I'm just going to reply, what problem do I need to actually have a friend with me? Um, so what excuse should we give? Wait, can I observe the guys leaving the basement if there's anything odd with them? If they're acting odd or whatnot?
No
Yeah,
one's
can
leaving
I
the
do that?
basement at the
Audrey
moment.
does that.
There's no one leaving the basement
Oh,
at the moment.
Is there anyone entering?
Not since earlier.
mhm. I'm going to reply. Should I try pushing it? By asking him if I can bring you along?
Well, yeah, you can just, say that you need me around for something important. If he says no, you're on your own, I guess.
I suppose. This house is so messed up. I'm just going to reply to him, uh, more the merrier? Question mark, please? Question mark.
No, you come in alone.
He is my companion.
You come in alone, or you don't come in at all. Your choice. There, as you get that
Yeah, I don't
scream, you hear, "Holy mother! What the fuck is going on?" And the guy just falls off the ledge of the roof. The guy fell head first from the second floor down. Just
I'm looking away because there's blood.
holy shit!
Yeah, I'll just
Everyone's just
try to
looking.
shield her from it.
Everyone's just like, "Holy shit! He died! Dude, someone's dead! Someone's dead!" And everyone just starts panicking and running. Everyone just everyone just starts running around. There's a dead guy in the party. Everyone's just losing it. They're too high, too drunk, or too whatever to have any senses at the moment. Everyone's bolted out of there. Not having any of this shit.
What
Is
are we
anyone
going to
leaving
do?
the basement now?
Yep. After all that screaming.
You hear some chains break.
Fuck.
The monster's coming out! No, I can't take it! No! I'm like running.
It is coming down the stairs. That is a zombie.
I'm running.
You're running out?
Yeah, I'm running out. I can't face him, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow Kore. Well, parang holding on to my gun in the holster.
Okay, you all run outside. Would you like to take a shot at him or just leave him shambling around?
No, just in case. I just have my hand on the holster.
Some people are running. It's like, dude, what the fuck?
Oh my god, I'm hitting him! The fuck? Is that a fucking zombie?
Running faster
Okay,
than you
I'm
expect.
using my gun.
You can take a shot at him. Go ahead. It is not a surprise, and he will have an opportunity to dodge.
Okay, what do I need to roll again?
You need to roll your firearms, and it has to be
Firearm.
It has to be a success above his dodge.
Okay.
So he failed his dodge, so you're going to hit him if you succeed.
Failed this dodge right now.
He failed his dodge, so you just need to succeed with your firearms to hit him.
I don't wanna push my luck. I got a 40.
Luck, you push the roll or use your luck. They're different. Your choice.
I don't wanna lose any more luck. I think I'm gonna push it. Wait, I'm gonna use the dice.
Wait, are you pushing your roll or using your luck? They're different things.
I'm pushing.
Pushing, okay. What do you get?
Yeah, I got 28.
28.
That's enough,
Okay. Yes, roll 2d6 plus 2.
2d6. Other 6 plus. There we go.
Gun deals 2d6 plus 2.
7. So that's 9.
One who takes aim. Gunshots are heard. People start panicking. It's still moving towards you guys. It's chasing after you.
Wonvu, what the fuck is that? Can I pull out
You,
my gun as well and shoot?
that was the only chance for one. So we are going with initiative order, which is highest dexterity. This thing 50, so it's Kore, Wonvu, and the zombie. Kore, you have an opportunity to do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm shooting
Oh, I'm so
from where
sorry.
I
You
am.
cannot.
I'm going to
You
move back.
cannot dodge a bullet. My mistake. But it's fine. You failed anyway. So
Yeah. I'm moving back, but I'm shooting from afar.
you can move the maximum 30 yards. That is fine.
Yep. Okay, I'm rolling for my shot. I rolled a 13.
Is that a hard success?
Uh,
That is a hard success.
I don't
Oh,
know, a hard.
extreme would have been maximum damage. But yes, roll 3d6 plus 3. Do you want to make it extreme?
Yep.
3 points of
I'm
luck. You
just
can
gonna
make
use my
it
luck.
3 points of luck, and you make it extreme,
Yeah.
which means you deal maximum damage.
Yeah, I'll use 3 my luck.
You're down to
Down to
51.
51.
You take aim. The 50 caliber bullet goes through the skull, splatters it across. You have that is 18 plus 3. That's 21 plus 27. That is a dead ghoul. You just splatter his brains across. Everyone's just running away. No one. You're fairly confident no one saw you. This is panic. But you need to get out of here because
Yeah.
you hear police sirens in the distance.
Ah, fuck. Yeah.
What, you want to take a sample of that ghoul?
No. Was there anything on the go that might be important though?
Let's call it spot hidden.
Can I help by checking his pockets?
You can give. Yes, both of you can make a spot hidden roll.
I got 42.
I got a 61, never mind. I
Um,
saw something.
Wonvu found it. Wonvu, you go around, you're moving around, and you find that this guy's lower chest area, right around here, has the same has the same pattern as the book, the front page of the book you have. It is the same pattern, it is the same kind of design around that area. The two of you need to leave now.
Okay.
The two of you
Alright.
leave now because the police
I'll
will
take
not
a
arrive.
quick picture of that and then I'll bolt it out of it.
Okay. You bolt out of there. Leave. Go through. Okay. You are going to drive out. It's close to sundown. Fairly close. You guys can meet where you want to meet. If you have a special place you would prefer to meet in. The diner is the usual spot, but for something this odd, would you prefer somewhere more private?
Can meet in our apartment.
Yeah.
My apartment.
Okay. So, Kore, you drive to the old district. You park and end up in Wonvu's apartment. You stay here. You stay here, and what do you guys discuss over time? What do you talk?
Still can't wrap my head around the basement. I wonder what was down there.
Honestly, I have no idea. Oh god, all that blood. Well, what the fuck was that? I mean, was that a guy in a costume? Did I just shoot the guy dead? Is that some sort of roleplay or whatnot?
I don't know. What the fuck? Why did it start coming after people?
Dude, it actually bit someone. Like, zombie kind of.
What the fuck was that? And I'm gonna show her yung symbol na napicturean ko tsaka yung symbol nung ano.
Well, Should we run it in the Google Images, see if it can recognize anything? I mean,
Sounds good, but I wonder if the library has anything to do with this.
I'll check the internet, then you check the library? I mean, I'm just gonna use another phone just to make sure it's secure.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I forgot. Smash the radio from last night. Don't want to leave any
course.
traces.
Sounds good.
I mean, if he's going to the library, I can go with him, but I'm gonna use the computer. I'm gonna use my another spare phone. Like I would keep spare phones with me because criminal. Yeah. Mm-hmm. A site that's banned? Okay.
So you go to the library, one who is researching some books. While looking for some books, you try to reverse Google search this image and it's banned. The site it leads to is banned.
Sorry.
Hey, the site that Kore has been led to is banned. It is under gore and adult content, violence specifically. It's under violence. What?
Do I recognize the site name?
Damn, that's a
Sorry,
shit.
the what? You recognize the what?
The site
Yo.
name. Is there a site name?
No, they don't show the site link here. Oh, but you can copy the link from the browser, from the top of the browser. You can copy that
Yeah,
link.
I'm copying the link.
Right? It's not to a site you recognize.
Oh yeah.
Wonvu, please make me a spot hidden roll for the. Wait, no. There's a specific thing for here. Wonvu, please make a library use roll.
Isn't it library?
Yes, it is. Make
Oh,
a
yeah.
library use roll. Also, I think there's a bit of background in your site.
Okay. Is it? Oh, sorry. Yeah, kasi nalobat na phone ko. I have no choice but to use this. I'll try to fix it sometime.
Library use, please.
I got a 33. Yeah,
That is a
33.
success. You go to the library, read through all the books, everything you could find. You find one book in the fiction section. Fictional, the fiction section, and I will message you. Please look at Messenger what you find. This is the title of the book.
Alright.
Hold on. But as you kind of look through this place and search the book, I messaged you on. I gave you the note.
Oh.
That is the name of the book. Sorry, it has a subtext.
What does it say in like the description? Oh yeah.
That is the full name of the book.
Oh shit.
And in the description, when you read through the book, it's odd because when you find this title and you open the book, it's blank. There's nothing in the book. But when you close it, you start to realize that the texture and the general look of the book, the paper, the feel and everything, it is the same as the book you have. It's the same thing. It's the same broken, leather-bound, 15th, 14th century design. The paper looks like it's breaking. When you notice that, earlier when you picked up, it was just hardcover. Now it's this leather-bound, similar to the book you opened. This is unusual. Please make me an insanity check.
Make a sanity roll. Yeah.
Right.
Now it begins.
Oh,
Oh,
53. I thought I failed.
53 is fine. You
Just
maintain
barely, I
composure.
won. Yeah.
You've seen a lot of weird shit today. This is somewhere at the bottom of that weird shit. But you look at this book, you
I
go
think I'm
through it,
hallucinating.
you open it,
Mm.
and would you compare it to the book you already have, given that they are the same in design?
I think I will try to make an attempt to do that.
The end of the first book is continued by the second book. Now, the odd thing here is when you look back at the first book, the historical information has now become accurate. Accurate dates, accurate timeline, accurate people. The first book, somehow, all the way to the end of the first book, is very accurate. The second book is a continuation of the last page of the first book. The first book ends abruptly mid-sentence, mid-paragraph. The second book starts as a continuation of that first book. But again, the information is wrong. It's inaccurate. This isn't the right timeline,
On
this
the
isn't the
second
right
book.
dates on the second book, but the first book is now entirely accurate. How would you like to proceed?
What does the sentence say in its entirety? Diba they're complete na? Can I see what it says?
Yeah. The complete sentence is a description of the hold on. I have a note here. Let me just open this. Okay. Why the hell won't it open? Okay. The sentence in its entirety is describing what is known as the Glorious Revolution. Hold on. Sorry. The Glorious Revolution, also known as the French Revolution, from 1789 to it's from 1789 to 1799. The last book kind of says revolution begins with the Third Estate delegates swear not to disband until France has a constitution. Paris mobs storm, Bastille, symbol of royal power, etc. It goes through the history. Now, the odd thing is that it ends with the end of the revolution being 1790. The revolution ended in 1799, years after. So you're not entirely sure, but it is an incorrect statement at the end. The continuation of the second page is wrong, but the very start of the first page is correct. Now that you have the second book, when you look at the cover, the title is gone. It's just the same symbol as the first book.
That title's gone. Okay. Can I borrow this book actually so I could like keep track of it and the other book?
You want to check it out at the library?
Yeah.
Okay. You check it out at the library. It's weird. The librarian tells you, that's an odd looking book. It's not in our records. I don't think it's ours. Maybe it was left behind by some students. I mean, you can certainly.
Really?
It's not in the records. There's nothing under that section. Are you sure about the section?
Even as I mentioned the title, she doesn't see shit.
Nope. Are you sure about the section that you mentioned? There's no section like that in the library at the moment. You are sure of the section of the place you gave it from. You've been to the library many times. She just tells, there's no such section here, sir. I'm sorry, but the book is not library property. I suppose you can have it.
Well, that's odd, but if that's the case, then is it okay if I keep it for myself?
Yes.
I might be able to discern information from it.
Yes. As mentioned, it is not exactly library property. So we can't really do anything with it. Go ahead.
Okay. Alright, thank you. Thank you very much.
Of course. So, what now?
Then I just I'll just leave and attempt to like contact Kore or like meet up with her.
Yeah, Cora is just
Mhm.
vibing with whatever she found.
Yeah, I'm probably going to check the website. Since I can't access that specific symbol, I'll check the if I can open the website.
On your phone?
Mm-hmm. The spare phone,
Yeah, you
the
can
disposable one.
open your phone. You open the website. It is directed to a black screen. And then there are these red eyes that just glow. And then, for a second, there is a hand coming out of your phone screen. It's green, black and green, literally coming out of the screen of your phone, coming at you. Very
Can I try
slowly.
to smash it?
Yes, you can. But first, please make me a sanity roll.
Yeah. Fuck. What sanity? What is this bizarre
Oh, you
portal that
you still have a lot of sanity.
Crap.
What's sanity?
What did you roll?
Can I push an insanity roll?
There's no push or luck with a sanity roll.
I failed. I got a 91.
That is not a
Oh,
fumble.
this movie, you shit.
Please make me a D6 roll.
D6. God damn it, Kore, get your shit together. I got a 5.
Oh!
Fuck.
So you have temporary insanity. You're down to 46. You are stricken by temporary insanity. You are unable to do anything for the day. Please, before you do, make me an intelligence roll and hope you fail.
I'm in the library with Wonvu, right? Because I was chilling with him there, just
Wonvu's not
checking
there
my
yet.
phone.
You're in the library.
Yeah. What's my intelligence?
65.
I rolled a 60. Now you
60.
decide to pass. Now you decide to pass. No.
You have out of madness, an unusual fear, unnatural. His hand is coming at you. No, this is real. This is not your imagination. It's just reaching after you. And the closer it gets to you, the more ghoulish it looks. It's green, has black veins. It's trying to grab onto you. You smash your phone.
Oh shit, I'm above the dead.
The hand is gone. You are panicking. You are in a fit of hysteria. And what kind of phobia should I give you?
Phobia with technology. Technophobia.
No.
Oh, ano?
Fuck. Look at all these phobias. Look at all these
Remember what the
phobias.
video said? At the end of the game, show off your collection of phobias. Okay.
Yeah, oo, sinabi niya yun.
You have seen another dead, zombified, ghoulish hand coming at you. You have seen enough death for your lifetime. You've seen death as a criminal, but this is just unusual and insane.
I'm just gonna scream while looking for Wonvu.
You are going to have necrophobia. You are completely
Fuck.
paralyzed by death itself. There's so much death going on. You smash your phone. You don't see trace of the hand, but everyone in the library looks like they're dead. Everyone looks like they're confusingly dead to you. You run, you scream. People are Wonvu, you can hear people saying, "Miss, Please, this is a library, and you see Kore just
Get
shoving
away
them.
from me!
You see Kore just.
What the fuck?
Wonvu, you need to find Kore.
I'm just gonna dash over there.
Yeah, you can.
You need to find what?
You need to find Kore now. Kore,
Okay, I'll just dash
Yeah.
there.
please read your message.
Okay.
Messages. Wait, I'm not done with my fucking
So,
report
Wonvu.
yet. I'm only halfway through and I'm already off.
Wonvu, you find Kore. Wonvu, you find
Wait,
Kore.
do I
She's
see
in a
him?
fit of. Yes, you do. Wonvu, you find Kore. She's in a fit of panic, pushing everyone aside.
Get away! Get away from me! I'm
What
actually
the
going
fuck's
to,
going on?
like, I'm going to grab onto my gun, but I'm still, like, trying to move away from everyone.
I'm
Everyone
just
just,
gonna
"No,
ask
no."
everyone to like go behind
Get
me.
away! Get away! Get away
No.
from me!
Wait,
Miss, put the gun
go
down.
behind me.
Miss,
Wait,
put
I
the
know
gun
this
down.
person. I can help her. Wait,
Kore again.
Kore,
Wonvu's
calm the
approach.
fuck down.
Get away! Stay away from me! I'm about to point the gun on Wonvu. But I'm just going to back off. Like, I'm gonna try to find an escape.
Wonvu, how would you like to approach this?
Can I... Well, look, I'm just desperately looking for the exit. I'm just trying to find an exit.
Kore, it's me. Calm down.
No! Get away! Don't fucking come near me or I'll fucking shoot you!
You're in the library. Calm down. Oh my god. I'm
What?
just gonna
Here?
ask
I'm
Um,
thinking.
Please roll me a 1d10 for Kore.
I'm just gonna, while she's at that, I'm just gonna ask everyone to like leave this section or whatever we are.
What is it?
Country.
So this,
Got a 3.
your temporary insanity will last for 3 hours. But as you see Wonvu trying to calm you down, you can make a reality check. That is the same as a sanity check. If you succeed, you understand the nature of what's happening and that this isn't real.
I got a 40. I actually got a 4. I got a 4.
Nice. Wonvu's voice gets to you. And slowly you see his face reconstruct in form and he starts looking more human again. Everyone in the library looks human and they're all afraid. People are hiding down. Please don't shoot, please. Everyone's just cowering from you. But everything looks normal again. However,
I'll immediately holster my gun.
there is a painstaking voice. Your vision shifts from zombie to normal. It just keeps shifting around. But you can see one clearly. The security
Yeah,
guard
I'll
has
grab
arrived.
onto one.
Please, get her out of here. She's causing a panic, please.
Yes, we're sorry. I'll make sure she gets out safely and doesn't harm anyone else.
You leave. Unfortunately, this time it is serious. Kore is suffering temporary insanity. And we're not allowed to stay in the library, so you have to make the drive home, Wonvu. To get her home and get yourself home.
God damn it. It's not the insanity that's gonna get me, it's the fucking car crash, man.
I mean, we can walk on the way to your place. It's
Yeah.
You can leave the car
If I
in the
don't
library.
start the car, that's what we're gonna do.
Oh. What did you get?
Look at all these.
Oh crap.
Look at all these.
I
Folders.
think Audrey has disconnected.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take this time to thank our sponsors. I'm kidding.
What sponsor?
I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
So, let us wait for Audrey to get back. But
I have a question.
yes,
Is this necrophobia permanent?
yes. But it's not permanently.
Is the hemophobia permanent?
We're gonna house rule that the phobias are permanent. But They're not permanently debilitating, so this is more of a role-play thing. Like, you kill someone,
Okay.
they're both dead and bleeding, so just kind of act it out like, nope, not touching that.
Yeah.
Which is obviously means
Yeah. Just get away as fast as I can.
this obviously means you can't search a dead body. But yes, the phobias we will be
Yeah.
for fun.
Fuck.
For-
For fun.
Makes it more exciting, don't you think?
True. True. Oh god, I'm losing my sanity fast. Damn it. I am terrified, horrified, mortified. Welcome back.
You're back. What did you roll?
Yeah.
I got the 2.
Nice.
We didn't crash the car, guys.
You are able to get Kore back to her apartment, and it's important to do anything at this point. You're gonna have to stay there and just take a good night's rest. Wonvu, you can leave
You can
your
sleep
car.
on my couch.
Yep, your car is there. You guys can take a break. And this is where we end your very first game.
Yay! It was cool.
Rolls.
You
It
guys,
was cool, except for
have-
Kore.
you guys have a number of things that you need to fix, a number of problems you have to look into,
Yeah.
and it feels like you have bitten off more than you can chew this time.
Damn. To listen to my mom about all the cool shit. The joke.
Stream is over.